The crew are in the garage working on getting the angler back up and running in preparation for the Blood Run Championship.
All right, Blitz. Rip it.
Starting now.
It's sounding good.
Sounds better than good.
There's a click in the engine.
Maybe if we did something on the spoiler?
What?
It's science, man. Like, watch. Okay, so it keeps it closer to the ground, right? And then that...
Crash's agent rings, and the lead singer of his band, Digideath, slides into the interface.
Hey, Chum. Know you got that race thing, but I got us a gig. Need you and your riffs tonight. You in?
With the sound of repairs echoing in the background, it comes to Crash's attention that he's been neglecting the band for a while now. When was that last gig? A week ago? A month?
Hey, Jane. Alright. What are the details?
Listen, we're opening for the Disciples of Night City, bro. Ran into their driver and he put in a good word for us. The only thing is...
Let me guess. Tans.
Tans. This bar at the edge of the hot zone is well known as a place to find booster gangs. They all seem to congregate here, but they don't come to dance. It's considered a bad night if the body count is under 20. But a good show here could mean big things.
Tans is a serious pickup, but if we don't kill it, the band can go from up and coming to dead and going real quick. Are you sure about this?
Oh, sure. So when it comes to Digideath, you're all pragmatic and shit, but you'll put your life on the line for the Blood Run? I thought you were an artist, Chum.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm in.
Nova. All right, I'll flick you the deets. You shake off the rust. It's gonna be a great gig. You'll see.
Alright, Rust, meet Axe.
Digideath had the crowd eating from the palm of their hands, despite the short lead-up time. The band played their old standbys, Surfaceless and Dust Ocean, and the crowd ate it up. They were amped for the main act. The Disciples of Night City blew the roof off the joint with their crowd favorite, Master of Combat. They took it to a whole new level with their new single, Psycho Number. The band is getting a drink at the bar, a difficult proposition, given the press of boosters and ravers trying to do the same. Crash is approached by a skezzed-out Maelstrom ganger, his telltale demonic red tri-cyber eyes flaring with aggression.
Hey, Rocker, you call that weak shit music?
You call that weak shit a face?
The fuck you say to me?
A fight breaks out and blows are exchanged. Digideath starts to gain the upper hand, and that's when the Maelstrom punks all pull weapons. Hey! Suddenly, the barkeep is standing over the headless corpse of the Maelstromer, his pop-up shotgun that was concealed in his cyber arm, still smoking. You boys want to fight? You take that shit outside.
Get him.
It's go time.
Let's fucking Delta! With the Maelstrom close behind, Digideath flee to their van and down the streets. It's a tense few minutes, but the band manages to lose their tail in the labyrinthine streets of the Night City hot zone.
All in all, not a bad gig.
Hey, that worked.
Would you look at that? That's
Back again, guys.
Jazz coming at you.
We are back. Hello, everybody. Chums, Chumbadas, and everybody in between. Welcome back to Night City. This is Bleed for Speed, a cyberpunk story, and I am your GM, Ray. We're the casual ones. Going clockwise around the screen here, we've got Aaron Roberts playing Crash.
Hola.
We've got Rowan Somerville playing Blitz.
Howdy.
Malcolm Jardine playing Okami.
Hello.
And Malcolm Brickley the Harpy, hereby hereafter referred to as Jardine and Brickley to avoid the confusion.
Yes, thank
He's
you.
known as Jardine and Brickley.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're known as
Jardine.
Jardine, and you know why.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Oh no.
R
Ah.
squared. I'll take it.
Well, this is the second episode of Bleed for Speed, and if you haven't seen the first one, go back and do that after this. Stay right where you are right now. So I think without any further ado, if you guys are ready,
Well, I'm
we're going to
ready.
get into it. Yeah, all right.
Let's go.
But I lost my place.
Ready to
Okay,
get
hold on.
wrecked? Here we
Never
go.
mind.
Nah, we get to no.
So, the sky over Night City is the gray of a television tuned to a dead channel. The rooftop of the 410, however, usually specially reserved for Royals month-end poker games, is way too loud. Sorry, guys.
Crash, turn it down.
Come on, I'm trying to sleep. Fuck.
No, I like to rock.
All right.
God, we're not at 6 in the morning.
Usually specifically reserved for Royals month-end poker games, it's actually now festooned with bright colors and buzzing with activity, as your neighbors have taken it upon themselves to throw you a good luck party. Rico Rico is providing musical accompaniment, while a bright blue canopy tent contains a respectable spread of Gina's cooking, above which hangs a poorly painted banner sign clearly made by the Anderson twins, Marco and Andy. It says, "Good luck, don't die."
It's very simple.
The liquor is flowing, and a warm glow sets over all in attendance as George Carver, your landlord, and Molly begin to unfold the card table to get some blackjack going. At the same time, Royal enters, still wearing his body armor as always, from the rooftop access door, carrying several decks of well-worn cards and a crate of mini liquor bottles. I'll leave it to you guys to see if you want to party on in this setting.
How drunk are we at this point?
Oh, how far is this? Just the beginning of the night, or are we halfway through?
No, this is sort of like mid-afternoon, so probably about 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
So like halfway through a bottle is what you're telling me?
Yeah,
Yeah, roughly.
Yeah.
we're doing all right. Nice and warm.
I think Harpy has got like her feet up on the blackjack table that we're gonna probably be playing on, like some liqueur in her hand, and she's like looking over like a pad, like a digital pad, at like the angler, and just making sure all the specs are right. And she looks like she's all dressed up and prepared for tomorrow. We don't want her more than anything other than her Sunday best. So
Yeah, and as you're scrolling through the basically the pictures and the diagnostics on your agent, you can see between you and Okami working for the last 2 weeks to get this up and running, the angler is in absolutely perfect condition.
Marb, you don't need to be checking it right now.
yeah, I just sort of like do 3 more things and just like push it aside. Okay, she's perfect anyways.
I really think they could have done the mounted machine gun.
I'm saying spoiler.
I knew he
Yeah.
was.
No,
We can't get
If
him
you
off
bring up
it.
spoiler one more time.
It makes it go fast. You know what? Fine.
We've got the
Yeah,
diagrams to show you
Yeah,
what spoiler actually does.
Yeah.
Do we have to
And we
draw it
saw
out
your
again?
pictures that you drew as a rebuttal. We saw
Yeah.
them. We get it.
Yeah.
He does have a point though. Like it would.
No, he doesn't.
It
At
could make
100%.
us faster. I don't know.
Yeah.
Just adding
Drinks for
weight.
Crash. You guys suck.
A little extra weight. Yeah. Well,
Yeah, we could bet on it. How about that?
we've already been adding weight. We got the smoke machines in there. We're not losing those. You know that.
That's for damn sure.
Yeah.
Gina approaches actually at that comment with a tray of like charcuterie. It looks ostensibly like real cheese, maybe, and 4 bottles of real water, trademark. And she goes, I didn't know that smoke machines would do anything for the speed, but
Oh no,
regardless-
it's all for the show. Sorry, if I misled. You know, we hit the track, we get the back windows open, we get the smoke coming out.
oh, I
It's-
mean, you
yeah,
could use it to obscure your van, your vehicle, I suppose. But
Oh,
here,
hidden
and she
upside.
offers you all water. It's like, the race is tomorrow. You should all be well fed and hydrated.
Is there anything in this?
It's water, dear.
Just regular water?
Regular water. Do you know how hard it is to actually get this shit?
I know.
Yes, it's regular water.
I don't know if it goes well with the other stuff. Is all. It's kind of fighting.
I'm just trying
Fire
to watch out
water.
for you.
Just drink the water.
I want you to be
Crash.
hydrated. You're going to need all the reaction time you can get tomorrow. Especially you, Harpy.
Yeah, Harpy maybe. I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
this
can
is my
handle a
last
few
one.
more.
that's true. Is there anyone here that might have something a little stronger?
Oh, absolutely. And actually, at that, as Royal is like coming up to the table, you can see that he's got like a milk crate full of liquor, little mini liquor bottles, and he's purposely like clacking a couple of them. He goes, "Hey, come on, guys, you want to play some cards? Help you iron out any of that bad luck before you hit the track tomorrow."
That
That's a
sounds
good
to
idea.
me.
That's a good idea. Yep.
And
I'm sure.
Just like
Every-
rifling through the bottles, see if there's anything interesting.
like slaps your hand. He's like, "Hey, hands off the house money."
Oh, this is
And he-
we play
Oh.
for the drinks.
And he's like, "Oh yeah, you guys haven't done this yet." Absolutely. And he goes, "Okay, first time's on the house," and he hands each of you 5 little mini liquor bottles. Folks, enjoy your stay.
I probably shouldn't play.
You
Oh,
can
that's
stash
probably
them.
I just
right,
immediately
yeah.
take Harpies.
No,
Yeah.
it was, listen, you don't play, you don't drink. It's as simple as that.
I have some
Okay.
driving to do.
Yeah, we
tomorrow,
do. We
so
do need you clear. You can.
Just me.
all
I'm fine.
Yeah. Can't say I blame you. The game's blackjack. He's already got like the liquor bottles have already been sort of set down and shuffled off to the side. Molly's setting them to over into an easily accessible area, and Royal is very deftly sort of shuffling the deck of cards. The game is blackjack. Everybody, you're more than welcome to come on in.
Yep.
Yeah, little. For a little.
So, if that's the case, then let's do some gambling rolls, guys, and see how y'all do.
All
You
right.
got some. Is this an actual skill?
This is an actual skill, yes.
You're gonna make me
Should be
roll for
under
this?
tech, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, I'm making you roll, yeah.
You can make me
my
roll
God.
It's a
for
gamble
gambling.
check. Yeah.
I definitely
Oh,
dropped
man.
this because I was like, I don't need this.
Yeah, this is a big 0 for me. So let's.
Oh
get-
Just out
no.
of curiosity, is this like a multi-deck auto shuffler, or are we just using like one deck of cards?
So using 2 decks, and because it's just a house game, everybody takes a turn as a dealer.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
I will say that Harpy is like sitting watching the game, but she is like slowly pulled that data pad over again and is just checking the diagnostics one more time.
Slap at it weekly. Gotta get
Now,
that dog cam
what is
outta here.
how many bottles are each of you betting?
Oh, I guess
Start
should
off
have
with
known that
one.
first.
Yeah,
huh?
before I
Yeah.
rolled, eh?
It was gonna
That's
be
fine.
1 no matter what. I know me.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And he sees that you guys are all sort of like betting shyly. He's like, I get it. You got to go easy. It's your first time. And it deals out the card. So what was everybody's final rolls, please?
Oh, I haven't rolled yet. We're just doing the gamble skill.
Yeah, gamble skill, and I'll
Um,
start with crash and go counter or clockwise.
Yeah, 9.
Okay.
Ooh, 11.
Oh, so can you crit in this? 'Cause I rolled
Yes, absolutely.
I did
Yeah.
roll a 10, and
Okay.
then plus 7, so 16 already.
Okay.
Got a 21, but
Do I
hit,
need to roll
obviously.
another D10? That was happening?
Yes, please. No, sorry. Like if you already rolled again, then that's it. You
Oh, no,
only-
I
it only
haven't
explodes
rolled
once.
anything else. It's 16 currently, but it's like a 10.
Yep. So go roll another 10 or
Another
another
2.
D10. Yeah. Okay, so a total of 18. Yeah. So cards are dealt out, and Royal comes up and busts on a 24. Okami, you hit a blackjack right away, and then Blitz and Crash. It doesn't really matter because if Okami got a blackjack, you guys lose, and you get back your 1.5 times your bet. So you bet 1, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get yourself
fine.
back 3 or
Okay.
2 rather. Math is hard.
Oh,
And you guys
we're
lose your
rounding.
bets.
I have
Yep.
just a quick question.
Mhm.
When using like cyber eye stuff, is it super noticeable?
How we haven't really established how your cyber eyes are formed. So
Okay.
give me an idea.
Well,
In fact, describe Okami for us.
okay.
Oh, yeah.
Like just as general features.
Mhm.
So just because I'm actually blind in the real world, I have to wear glasses. But it'd be something similar to this, but a little less janky as
Okay.
eyes.
All right.
You're referring
Uh,
to the thing on your head, not
yes.
you as less janky. Like-
I would say that it is it is probably still noticeable if
Okay.
you've got something that is got magnifying lenses
Okay.
on it.
Yeah, no, I definitely do.
Yeah,
But,
no, that's
okay.
right. You do have the viewfinder on that. So
I have
yeah.
micro optics.
that's right.
So yeah, I was just wondering like if it'd be possible to like mark a card in a very small way.
Roll a deception check for me, please.
Look at the dust on it.
It's like a tiny little scratch.
Oh,
What-
these
what'd you
are
say?
house cards. These got their own unique scratches already.
What was the roll? Deduction?
You-
That what you said?
no,
Deception.
deception.
Okay, what is that in Cyberpunk? 'Cause
Oh, is it
So
deception's not a
Five.
roll.
Oh, sorry. It would be conceal and reveal is what we're going to do. Conceal and
Okay.
reveal object.
An 11.
On 11. Yeah, so you begin to try and you get a look from Royal, and you know that's something you shouldn't be doing. All he does is just kind of cock his eyebrow at you.
I give him a wry smile. All right, you caught me.
I mean, this is the world we live in, right?
Can you roll a concentration check for me, Okami?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay. Oh, that's critical failure, and then it
Mhm.
rolled a 10, so it's a -1.
Okay. Yeah. You don't really read the look on Royal's face other than you got caught.
This time.
That's all. This time.
A -1. Wow, that's impressive.
And he just kind of shakes it up and goes, all right, look, let's no more of that. Let's play another round. Let's get serious. And you see him, he pushes 5 bottles ahead.
Ooh.
Whoa. Royal.
Get to match this bet?
Yeah, do we?
You don't have the matches bet. It's blackjack. You can bet whatever you want.
Yeah, all right.
Right, okay.
Oh.
And Molly's there as well. Sorry, I should mention that she's playing a hand along with you guys.
Going for 3.
Going for 3. Okay.
I'll do 4.
So, what did we start with after we divvied up
5.
Harpies? Or did
Oh,
we?
uh,
did
then-
we? Oh,
Basically, yeah, he would have given you each the difference to give you 6, and then he would have kept the other one for himself.
Okay.
Oh, perfect.
okay.
I'll do
Then
4.
it's up.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm gonna go up to
four.
4.
5.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, let's get those gambling rolls.
Give me that money. Well,
16.
oh,
Okay.
Fuck me.
Yeah, honestly.
There's no maybes, right? Like if he's higher, I can't beat him. Unless we're doing like, can we do hits? Like hit me? Can I like? I don't know.
If
How
you
blackjack
ask.
are we
No,
going?
we're just basically doing like a straight gambling roll to
Okay.
see how it goes for you.
All right, 12.
Okay, and Blitz.
7.
7. Okay. So yeah, you basically get a 10, hit again, and get hit with a king. No, that's you wanted had an 11 to get hit with a king. Just, you don't have to know.
I'm trying to not do what I think Okami was doing, which is not at all what Okami was doing. I'm trying to pull off something. I'm just like,
Fail miserably.
Yeah. Crash, you hit a little too aggressively on a 17, and you end up with a 23 in the bus.
Dicey number. You never know what to do with a 17.
And then it comes down to a contest between you, Okami, and Royal, both at a 16, whether or not you do want to hit that one last time. And both of you hit. You end up with a 4, getting a 20. And in a moment of tense slowness, he puts down a 5 and gets a 21. He goes, all right,
Bitch.
I guess it's my lucky day. And he just sort of takes him up, takes all your bets, and looks at you all and goes, well, the house
Did I
always
notice
wins.
he cheated?
He did not cheat. And Molly busts out as well while you were all playing. And yeah, he just kind of takes all of it, and you guys are all left with 1 liquor bottle each.
I had
Not except for Okami.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's out. He looks at you all with a wry smile and goes, aren't you happy I helped you get rid of all that bad luck? You'll be fine. The house always wins after all. Kind of like chuckles to himself and pulls all the liquor in. And just after that, Molly kind of like stands up and she's sort of brushing off crumbs from her overalls. And you all spot Judy, the tallest Anderson, enter the rooftop. Molly goes over and greets her, and she just seems to have a short conversation just out of earshot from all of you.
Did it look suspicious, or are we just are
know
we
what,
still gambling with this last round?
No, he basically Royal kind of took the cards or took your bets. Let's have a drink, settle yourselves. We'll play another round shortly.
Oh, all right.
I'm gonna slip it in my sleeve, and you never know.
Yeah, because he's just like immediately he's off hours, so he's just opening up his spoils, drinking away.
Nice.
Actually, if you're trying to figure out if they look suspicious by any stretch,
Yeah.
go ahead and give me a human perception, please.
9.
9 total.
That's how I know it's not a good roll.
And you add to that? No?
Maybe 9 is good. I don't know.
No, you can.
That's it.
9
You
total.
can see their lips moving, but that's about it. You do see some movement of their hands, and then she returns to the table pretty quickly, and she goes, "Hey, Harpy, come over and see me. Yeah, I got something Nova for you."
Okay. I like look at the group like that's weird. Walk over.
People give you stuff all the time, right?
Is it a minigun?
Let me
I see a minigun.
Or
No, it's not a
It's
spoiler.
a spoiler.
It's never
He
a
knows
spoiler.
we'll get
There's
there.
no point in putting a spoiler on this giant truck.
You
Okay,
hear
I start
Molly.
walking over.
Yeah, and as you're walking over to Harpy, you see her. She calls over to Andy. She goes, "Andy, come on, get over here." Shouting to the twins, who, in a true choreography catastrophe, are actually crumping to Rico's medal. The boys approach together, and Molly somewhat roughly like grabs Andy by the back of his head. And you're like, "Ah, Moll, what the?" She goes, "Look, relax. I just need your projector for a sec." Okay, and he kind of like just relaxes, if a little dejectedly. She pulls out a sliver of lilac tinted plastic from her other palm and just smoothly slots it into the interface slot behind Andy's left ear. As she does so, Andy's eyes flash with a similar lavender color, and a look of shock crosses his face. He twisted Molly's grip. She's still got him by the back of the head. "Oh, Moll, wow." He goes, "Yeah, I know. Would you please just..." All right. And she like points his chin down at the ground to direct his gaze at the asphalt in front of you. "No, but sure." And a projection appears out from his eyes, it basically drawing a grid. Draws a grid down on the asphalt in front of you, and then another layer appears, and another, and another, and another, until it builds up a hologram in front of you, a sort of pale blue light. Harpy, could you roll a DV 15 perception check? Sorry, normally I don't give you the DVs. That was a mistake.
Oh, it's
Roll
okay.
them even better now.
I
It
still gotta
changes
get
everything.
there. So.
Yeah.
Perception, you said?
Believe.
That's a 16.
16. Yeah, so you actually recognize the map. This appears to be a section in the Badlands outside of Night City. And it comes to your attention that is Jackknife Gorge.
This is where the race is happening.
Yes, that's right. Jackknife Canyon.
She pulls out a notebook and
Final.
immediately starts to just sketch the area.
Look, I got a lot of money riding on you tomorrow. So I thought it'd improve my odds.
Yeah.
And so you can take a look at the whole map. And essentially what you're seeing...
Can I take this?
is, well, I don't want to create any sort of liability for you in the race because, if you get caught with that, I'm not getting paid, frankly.
I'm done drawing it. It's okay.
Okay. Yeah. So as you're drawing, basically what you see is a kind of a box canyon, like a reverse L-shaped canyon, a long straight line, intersected by a couple hills.
Oh my
There
god, you're
i-
giving me real details. I should be
Yeah.
writing this down.
There
Draw
are there's some yeah. There is
Drawing this.
evidence that there might be some sort of water-based obstacle.
Okay.
Like a water tour.
Not quite.
Tomato, tomato.
You're telling me I should have put pontoons on the car? Is that what you're telling me right now?
Yeah. So all of you obviously seeing that azure light sort of like light up as the sun is beginning to set behind you. probably all come over and take a look. And Molly's kind of got like a proud look on her face. Andy's got a big grin and he's looking down, and Marco is just like holding a comforting hand on top of Andy. She goes, yeah, so this is what it is. And she shows you that essentially there is this, like I said, an L-shaped canyon, a couple hills, possibly a water obstacle, and then a large field of cacti. Gina kind of like walks over and like she's still carrying trays of food and kind of offers all of you. And she looks down and she goes, oh, Jackknife Canyon. Okay. Watch out. Was that you see that cactus patch right there? And she like asked Andy to zoom out, and he does so a little bit. She goes, watch out, there's a moisture farm over here, and that belongs to old Garrett Wong, and he's not gonna be too happy that the race is starting from here.
She's gonna try and murder us for sure.
I wouldn't put it past him. He's for a farmer, he's got quite a temper.
Murder. Thank you.
Does he have an actual sizable thing to bring against us? He's a farmer.
No, I can't see him doing anything more than maybe sitting on his Jeep and firing off rounds at you guys as you drive past.
Good to know.
He's just probably more of a nuisance than anything, but you already have enough danger you're facing tomorrow, and don't want you to have to face anything further.
Well, okay. Don't be last going through the cactus patch.
But don't be first.
No, first is good.
First doesn't sound great for the
First doesn't
car.
get shot as much as all the other cars behind him because he's preparing.
I guess it depends how many cacti we're talking about here.
Yeah, just blow through the suckers.
If this is
Don't
just a
be
field
last.
full of cacti, I don't know. We're gonna get
Guys.
slowed down.
Guys, we'll be fine.
You got
Trust me.
you got cacti. You got a situation for this. Okay.
Yeah, I just run him over.
Him?
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's-
Just if it comes to it, I'll run him over.
The farmer.
With the guns, yes.
Okay. All right. Just making sure. Yep.
Okay.
And Molly's chuckling at that, and she goes, just watch out a little bit for the terrain there too. It seems like that's probably going to be pretty dusty and loose out there. It's the Badlands after all. I don't know. I don't race.
Okay.
So, thick tread tires.
Maybe the windows closed
Oh.
and a cacti preparation of some sort.
I mean, yeah, we'll know which side he'll be coming from based on what we're seeing, right?
When I say cacti, I do mean the field of plants, and I'm not referring to the farmer.
Yes. I'm just saying, do we know what side the cactus farmer is going to be coming from while we're racing?
So as
Oh, I
you're
don't know.
looking at it, basically what'll happen is that the race course seems to take a straight outside of Night City to the gorge, a hard right. There appears to be some sort of sharp turn that leads you back through this cactus field, and it seems like you might be getting attacked, or the farm is there on your left-hand side, on the driver's side, as you come back around.
Oh,
And it looks like you just sort of reverse course in the opposite direction and race back into to Night City.
So
That's an
hard
easy
straight. So long straight out of the city, hard right, big turn for like a U-turn, and then cactus field.
Basically, is what you're seeing. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Always make sure one of the other drivers is on your left, and then no worries about the cactus farmer.
That's what I was thinking. Or I run him.
Yeah. Shove him into the farmer. I get it.
I can run.
We're just really
Anyways.
fixating on like this one strategy, but okay.
There's lots of stuff we could do, but that's just one.
Just off the top of the dome, just like run the
Yeah,
farmer
I'll top
over
the
there.
dome. It's the first
Didn't
one.
you get in like a
Comes
brawl a
over.
week ago, Crash? Like, why are you complaining about hurting somebody right now?
I didn't run no farmer over. I can't really compare those two. That doesn't line up for me. I don't know. Something about that's different.
I mean, we
A
each have our
farmer
own
shooting
things.
at me. I guess I'm on his land.
Yeah, we got to him into his shooting range with vehicle with guns. Yeah.
I mean, you get what's coming.
He's lived
right?
this long. Maybe he's got some tricks up his sleeve. So I don't know.
Royal comes up at that moment and just like slaps Harpy on the shoulder. He goes, "Remember, there's many ways to victory. Only one way to
Yeah.
defeat.
Yeah, big boom.
Well,
Don't die.
Watch out for those."
Big one.
And Gina had wandered away in this, and you notice that the sky does appear to be sort of threatening rain. But she returns and kind of like stands in front of everybody as you've all gathered around. And she goes, "I'm sorry, I just would like everybody's attention for just a moment. Listen, all of you, the Burnouts, as I've been told you call yourselves. It's not up to me to judge a racing team name.
does
You've done a lot
sound
for us."
Like you judged it.
Yeah, a little bit.
And she just looks at you. She goes,
Sorry.
"The adults are talking."
Just
And-
cheese in my mouth.
Yeah.
Drinking some real water.
Damn.
She goes, You've done a lot for the building in the past couple weeks. I know that all of you have been working very hard to get ready for the race. And frankly, you saved this place from being forcefully evicted. It's really nice to know that we have a crew of reliable people here. Outside of you, Royal, obviously. I know you work so hard to keep us safe. It's really nice to know that we have some people here that we can count on. So I took it upon myself to go around to everybody in the building, and well, we've collected your fee for the race for tomorrow, so it's already been paid. And you guys immediately know this was like well over $2,000 or 2,000 euro bucks. So it just
Yeah. What is there a catch, or do we got to pay
I just
back?
run over and give her a big hug.
Okay.
it's like and kind of pats you on the back. She goes, no catch. You're our neighbors. You're our family here at the 410, and you've proven that when you protected us. So this is our way of repaying you. And just know that we're all behind you tomorrow.
No pressure, basically.
Yeah.
Oh, no
That's
pressure.
really
That's-
lovely.
Yeah.
I'm sure
Yeah.
all of you can handle that. You're all performers in one way or another.
We'll be fine.
I know you will. Well, good luck. Let's hear it for the Burnouts. And
Yeah.
everybody sort of starts to
Fuck.
clap.
I take that bottle out and I just down
Yeah, I
the
was like, oh,
thing.
God.
Do the spin so it goes out extra fast.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
I mean,
Damn, you're getting good at that, Crash.
Yeah, when you need it in a pinch.
Nice. And from there on out, the party continues on into the night. You play several more rounds of cards, and Okami, you've checked the cards very closely, and Royal's not cheating, but you guys cannot win a hand to save your lives.
So he's cheating.
He's cheating somehow. I know. We
Somehow.
can't find it, but I
Well,
know he's cheating.
Next
Aside
time
from,
I'll bring my own cards. It's fine.
he looks at you and goes, "Listen, nobody here is cheating. I'm just it's lucky, I guess."
Mm-hmm.
And
Only
I
cheating until
just-
you get caught, right?
Exactly, about getting
Sure.
caught. Is
Like
there
you,
a
right?
loose bottle I can try and just sleeve before we get out of here?
Yeah, go ahead and roll a concealed reveal object for me.
I should have checked my stats before I considered such a thing.
Yeah.
Zero.
It's much better
yeah.
when you don't.
Yeah. All right, big dice. Here we go. 11.
Don't drink the bottle in a swirl next time, and maybe you won't think about
Yeah.
doing something.
Just one more for the road. And yeah, 11's good.
It's so good, bud.
No. Like Royal sees you, he's like, what are you trying to clep a empty bottle, man? You want it?
Oh yeah, it's just a really cool looking bottle. I collect them.
What?
All right. Sure. That's fine. Just don't clep my shit.
Well, it's empty, right?
Yeah.
Perfect.
And you
Nailed
just see him like reach down beside him into the milk crate, come back up with 2 bottles, and
it. I thought he was gonna give me more empties. Like, no, I'm
I'm full, thank you.
One's enough, possibly.
Reach capacity.
I'm over encumbered.
and yeah, the It's roughly around 9 or 10 o'clock at this point. I leave it up to you if you.
What
y'all
time is
wanna
the
do.
race?
Yeah, when is this?
You know that the race is at 9 p.m. tomorrow, just after dusk.
Oh, yeah.
So we got
Party.
good 6-7 hours left in the party, and then we'll
Yeah.
get some sleep.
Yeah, I go
Yeah.
to bed at like
Party hard.
7:30 in the morning.
Yeah, wake up in time for the
Okay.
race.
And I'm just getting blasted.
Yeah.
Is there?
Nice.
Yeah, we don't have any thing to install on the car, right? We are good to go as
No,
far as
I-
prep.
Harpy's checked about 30 times.
Yeah.
tonight. It's good.
Just
She's
like
good
on the
for it.
doggy cam, just like checking around security.
Yeah, I slept in Angie. In
It's a
the
weird
Angler.
sentence.
Yeah, she's also my fiance.
Just to break the fourth wall, guys. We mean in real life. Angie is his fiance in the vehicle.
Yes, that's. Oh yeah, I guess most.
Just
people
wanted to
don't know
clear that up.
Aw,
Yeah.
everyone knew
Not
right
like
away. No need to
Brickley is
explain.
marrying a car.
No, he's
you know.
marrying a car named the Angler, and he has a nickname for it, and he sleeps in it. Yeah. Awesome.
Oh,
I sleep within the vehicle.
Always?
Nope, just the night before.
Okay, okay.
It's like a tuning.
Yeah.
To the needs of Angie.
Right.
And actually, you know what? Roll me a perception check, please, Harpy.
It is a 18.
18. Yeah, you, as everybody else is sort of retired, and it sort of sinks into the quiet of night, and that threatening rain sets in. Take a moment to look around at Harpy and sort of check all the dongles in the cabin, check the LCD screens one last time. You're feeling pretty good about this. She's running absolutely chrome.
I fall asleep in the driver's seat.
Nice.
Yeah.
Kick back.
Head on the horn.
All of you rest pretty well.
All night.
You wake up, people like banging on the windows, like, for the love of God.
Oh, at least it wasn't started.
Yeah. Oh God.
And as all of you wake up the following day, it's warm and rainy as the low pressure system seems to have settled over this region of the NUSA. And as the deep reds of early dusk begin to settle, it's time for all of you to get ready. I will give you a chance to do any last final prep that you'd like to do.
Didn't get any bottles, so I'm as prepped as it can be.
That is one thing. As all of you wake up from your night of drinking, I will have each of you make a resist drugs and torture check, except for Harpy. She did not drink.
He's-
7.
I have a
We're gonna ask that question again. Total? All right.
Plus.
It turns out partying is not like it's something Crash does, but it's not good at. I have zeros in everything we've rolled today, like stats wise.
Oh really?
What's your willpower at?
My willpower is +6, which I think is low in this game, or medium.
No, 6 is
That's
high.
about average, yeah.
8 is
Oh,
as
okay.
high as you can get.
Right. Okay. But a 12 total.
Okay.
Good double digits. That's not
And Blitz.
Funny.
You
I,
can get
I
to
have
20?
I have a +11 in resist drugs and torture.
Yeah. Blitz, you know how to party. You know what's up.
He just got up at 3 in the morning and
All
started
of-
working out nonstop.
Or
Until
it
all
was-
the alcohol was out of his
It was
body.
just a little bit of alcohol. There wasn't even any jet, no drugs, no
Right.
black lace.
Look,
Blitz is
listen.
fine.
Crash it's about being cheap. Get your big bang for your little buck is basically the strategy. the few
Yeah.
bottles he had is all he needed. It still hurt.
Okami and Crash, the two of you, maybe you should have had more than one bottle of water. But you've got that ringing, pounding headache in your head. And you're going to be spending the rest of the evening listening to revving engines and gunfire.
Oh yeah. Right.
You got this.
You know those little like earplugs that you like scrunch up? It's just
Get him in
both
there.
with it already. Just
Does that
prep 'em.
help? Because I got the sound's coming from here from me.
It's gonna be all over in like 20 minutes.
Ooh, would we?
And all this time, I'm like going through my arrows and stuff and just packing them in the bag.
All right. Okay.
Would we have time to get armor potentially before, like, to go do some quick shopping? Like, we don't have to do it.
I don't think you would have time. So something that you guys would know, like as characters, is that to just go and get something in this world is very difficult. And that's because you are dealing with a world of scarcity due to all of the supply lines being interrupted. It's something that you would have to take significant time out of your day to try and go find.
Like track it down. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Your best bet is to probably try and hit a night market the next time you hear of one showing up.
Or somebody with the armor I want.
Yeah, or if you see somebody with the armor you want. You know that you could probably maybe find some common night markets on the Garden, the social media platform. But that's something that you wouldn't have time to do today.
Cool.
Okay.
You planning on ripping somebody's spine out? Is that the plan?
I just figured if I don't need to really run, it'd be good for me to have better armor.
I mean, yeah, probably. I think there's gonna be a lot of bullets around. So,
yeah. But I do have armor.
You just want
have
better.
I was thinking
Stack like wear multiple, or
I'm pretty sure you can stack it.
Okay.
100%.
Next
sure
time you got
7.
like 2 weeks between races, right?
I was busy. I tried.
What did you do?
I ran a job, and I did other stuff that's none yet. So, yeah.
We got some time till it starts. I mean, you can start searching now. Maybe you'll find something, by next month. Who knows?
It didn't immediately pan out, so I think I'm just gonna forget about it.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
We'll have this chat next time.
Yeah. Yes, 100%.
I'll see you for the sequel.
Okay.
I
guess we get
up in the back of the car.
Yeah, get down to the angler. I'm setting up the smoke machines, like back door.
Bombs again?
Bombs? Oh yeah. Well, we cut the wires. I don't know if we can fix those.
I mean,
Oh, you the C4? I've got the C4.
Yeah.
Okay. Got all of it?
Yeah. I don't really know what to do with it yet.
Yeah. I'll remind you that it is currently inert.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's explosive. So just gotta set it off is all. No problem.
Yeah, we don't have like a firing pin or anything to set it off.
You could just explode explosives with anything, like fire, guns. You could just shoot it, and it's gonna react a little.
Okami, make a explosives check for me, please.
Like demolition, you mean?
Yeah, demolitions, please.
9.
You know that's not how explosives work, especially C4.
Yeah. Pretty sure
you know
just
that
light it on fire. It doesn't do anything.
Yeah. You require an electrical jolt
to
feed through C4 in order for it to
shoot anything and it blows up.
If we're not going to use it, don't put it on the angler.
Don't put it in it. All right, yeah. Like
if we're going to use it, then use it.
Well, we might find a use for it.
Like
Yes,
I
but
wasn't
don't
planning
wanna,
on bringing
I don't want a technical bomb in the car.
But it's a tool.
Okay.
If maybe we could throw it or something.
You remember how I drive, right?
Well, Okami's saying we need an electrical storm to set this thing off. So unless we're dropping through, we might be safe. But hey.
Okay, I trust him. It's fine. Bring it on.
Okay, it's like, all right. I go back up to my room because I left it.
It's up to you.
I left it in the apartment.
You don't have to. Just, whatever.
Oh my god!
I'm still fiddling with the smoke.
If we blow up, I'm gonna kill you, Crash.
It's his C4 now. I'm just saying. Sounded like you wanted it. I don't know.
I got like a grocery bag and it's just full of like bits of C4. I really wasn't planning on bringing this.
Are you sure that's really the safest way to transport
There's
it?
no electricity, I guess.
You can't do anything. It's fine. I just whip it on the ground.
And the lunch-sized block of C4 putty just makes a noise.
Just
Fine.
wait.
Now, I'll point out that the shopping bag that he brought it down in is just soaked with condensation from being in the fridge.
Perfect. I mean,
It was
you're not
probably
even
used
supposed to
all
bring a
melt.
propane tank into a car, so I'm really feeling different about this whole thing now. But
Okay, then bring it back upstairs.
Fine, Jesus. Just bring it back up.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah,
leave the
another-
bomb in our apartment.
2 minutes.
And our fridge, apparently.
They'll wait
Yeah,
for
what?
us, right?
Yeah,
at least he's getting his steps in.
All right,
come back down.
everybody
It's like, is there anything else we need?
I need everybody to get in the angler.
All right. Shotgun?
Oh, I think I called it.
Woods?
We got a confirmation on that?
The car starts rolling forward. Ever so slightly.
Just run for it.
Every fucking time. Every time we get the fucking angler.
Blitz is in the front seat then in shotgun,
Yes.
and Crash and Okami are in the back. You
Staring
sort
at
of all
him.
get in on a rolling start. And yeah. Okay. So you begin to head down towards the outskirts of Night City down the highway.
Yeah,
Just-
let's do it.
Oh, okay, there we go. Sorry, I saw Blitz disappear there for a second.
Ah.
So
Yeah, nighttime
as soon as you
drive
see the
music?
now, there we go. So as soon as you guys see the now leaving Night City sign looming rusted and busted over the highway, you see the crowd. An untold number of Night City's poor and destitute have made their way here to the outside of, or sorry, to the city limits to watch the carnage of the championship unfold firsthand. The air filter and the angler Harpy can't quite keep up, and you guys are assaulted with a combined sense of various types of barbecue, drug vapors, and just a hint of body odor. The black top stretches out ahead of you. There are two large nomad combis set on the opposite side of the Night City sign, sort of pressed up against the road to keep the crowd contained. And there are many thousand, probably a good 3,000 or 4,000 people that are gathered around outside of this space. There are a large number of nomad caravan guards sort of walking about, armed with shotguns and assault rifles, keeping the peace, ensuring that nobody is causing any trouble. And for the most part, it seems to be a very celebratory atmosphere. Of course, your opponents are already there, lined up at the starting line, right where it says now leaving Night City.
Can we scope them out? What kind of stuff they got as far as
How many
vehicles
are
and
there?
or
Yeah.
how many racers? How many have cannons and shit?
Yep, I'll have you all make perception checks, please.
Also, the Harpy has the biggest manic grin on her face that you have ever seen. The second she started to hear the crowd, yeah.
Hey, Ray. 25.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
What does an exclamation mark mean?
Hey
You
Ray, I
failed.
rolled a
Critical
I
fail.
crit.
You rolled a 1, Aaron?
Okay.
I'm doing the math. I'm like, I have a 1 and a 10 and a 7 and a
Oh,
4,
that's
and it ended
extra
in
bad.
2. Oh, this is the worst it can go.
The
Yeah.
10
Start-
is subtracted from the total.
So I got
Yeah.
a 2.
Yes.
I'm just
Okay.
looking
So,
back.
I rolled
looking
a
at them
the
smoke
star is a
machines.
crit, right?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
Do
if
I
you rolled
roll
a 10,
again?
that's correct.
Cool.
Okay. Oh. Sorry, give me one.
Did it not automatically roll that for you?
I crit again.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, it's not continually exploding. Yeah. So
Oh shit.
Harpy and Okami, you two are absolutely like laser focused on your opponents.
That was
Blitz.
34, by the way.
You are just sort of awash in the crowd, and you're sort of hearkening back to being in the stadium during your battle ball days. It feels good. Crash, you're listening out the window, and you can hear some people pointing over at the angler and singing some of the lyrics of Surfaceless.
Oh, okay.
Sort of shouting the course line to
just
you.
focusing on them. I tune out the other vehicles completely. Get out the side window and just point at them.
And they see you and they just like they give you the devil horns and they start jumping.
I'll look for something to throw to them.
Yeah, you got a couple picks.
A loose bottle, probably.
It's so metal.
I love it. See if there's any drops left.
Yeah, you know what? Go ahead and roll plus acrobatics, please.
Oh, let's see if I have a zero in
plus
that.
athletics, rather.
I got some numbers in that. Oh, it's an exclamation mark again. Like,
Yeah.
this math isn't working. I have so many numbers and it's a 6. But
Yeah, so you think
fail
it's
again.
going to be like absolutely fucking metal to throw this at this guy. And you go to throw it and your hand slips and you just smash it on the ground in front of him. And you're momentarily embarrassed and they look like,
Still looks metal as hell no matter what you do, Crash.
Harpy and Okami, you see the 3 other opponents in front of you lined up. In the first place, there is the large black ice cream van shaped, almost tank on wheels. You know these to be the bozos. They have caused you nothing but trouble while leading here. And you can't really see any outside weapons, but with a perception roll like that, you remember there's been a couple times where there seems to be more firepower from inside that van than outside that van.
Okay.
More than a couple guns have pointed at you. Then in second place, you have the 6th Street sort of jingoist gang in a very heavily armored Jeep. Excuse me, sorry. Containing the 2 combat veterans that you know to be Surge and Downpour. They have been at the Night City circuit a couple times, and as combat veterans, they have proven to be extraordinarily capable in tight situations. And then in third place, just ahead of you, is a red and white Mustang, like with the old like pinstripes, rebuilt lovingly to match the old 2020 models. Sort of up converted to a Chew 2 engine. Very, very sweet, sleek lines that you didn't see for about 20, 25 years until cars started being manufactured again this year.
An antique.
It's an antique. And you know this to be 3D and his gunner Kai. They were new on the circuit this year. Nobody really seemed to know much about them beforehand. The only thing you guys really know about them is that Kai is quiet and carries an assault rifle, and 3D is not quiet, and always has his like AR glasses on.
Okay.
Nerd.
Yeah. Bit of a nerd. And then there's you.
A bold statement coming from that limp-wristed throw just now, Crash.
What's that? You fucking call me? Got your earplugs in, right?
Nice.
But how many cars was it total? Was that
So 4, including you.
Including us.
So you are.
Also seem to have a lot of people on the inside. There are fire guns outside.
Yeah, in fact, you can see the van sort of rocking a little bit, just sort of gently on the wheels.
Did you say ice cream shaped or ice cream truck shaped?
Ice cream truck
tank.
shape, yeah.
Ice cream tank.
Just out of curiosity,
not
do we notice
a
any
cone.
like
Shaped like an ice cream truck.
like kind of like lines where it would show like panels that could potentially like move?
Yeah, like
Like-
they got openable bits.
That's a good
Yeah.
question. And no, actually, it does appear that the sides of the truck are completely just not exactly armored, but reinforced. There was likely a window there before, as it was an ice cream van, but it seems to have been reinforced. The doors, however, at the back do appear to be operable.
That question was across like all 3 cars. Do I notice like any specific spot on the car, which like that's unusual. So maybe something will happen there.
Secret hatches for
No,
guns
actually,
and-
on 3D's car, it just looks like a loving recreation of the old Mustangs. And with the Jeep, with the 6 Streets, the thing you notice mostly is just kind of bad taste. They have a bunch of bumper stickers and hazard tape, and the old sort of army. What's the word I'm looking for when you have a template that you spray into?
Oh, the decals.
Like the stenciling.
Stenciled. There we go. Yeah, so it's just like the stenciled paint of 6th Street and several stars underneath it.
It's a hardtop Jeep, I'm guessing.
It is a hardtop Jeep, yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's more more similar to a Humvee.
I just want to confirm hit points before we start because the armor chassis got removed. So
Yes. So you have the reinforced chassis. So you should have 70 SDP on your vehicle.
SDP. Okay.
Yeah.
Just need to
Structural damage points for the kids at home.
Okay, 70 sounds good. Yeah.
All right. And as you enter into your race lineup there, because there really isn't anywhere else for you to go, all of your agents beep with a little boop. And you know this has happened to you in each of the previous races, but you're now connected into the communications, race-wide communications network. This is what allows the sort of mission control, the nomads to speak to you, to give you directions if there's any sort of overt obstacles on the track that you have to watch out for, to give you instructions, and for a limited time to allow you to speak with the other racers.
Yes.
One of the guys is called Downpour, right?
Downpour, yeah. And it's actually a woman.
Like limited time, like before the rain starts, or like do we have like charges or something during the race?
No, it's more like they give you guys a couple minutes before
The smack talk.
Yeah, to smack talk, exactly that.
All right.
Hey, Downpour, you wetting yourself?
There's absolutely no response.
Take that as a yes. Some people like their
You-
privacy. Oh, let me turn this off. Hold on.
You can hear the deep voice of Surge respond. Not gonna answer you, boy.
Got
Don't
him.
worry about her.
Is she like shaking in her boots right now? Is that why she's not talking for herself?
And you just hear a low chuckle. That's it in response. It's just, you actually hear like silence on the line for about a second and a half. You ready to engage enemy forces, Downpour? No response.
We can hear that.
But you hear a sort of a maniacal laugh from the bozo, just like,
Oh,
they're
Jesus.
not gonna survive.
Turn off the clown car.
That one
Yeah.
first, right?
Crash,
Yeah.
you are able to mute them, luckily. But you do see their image still like up on the agent, and it's just a
Cackling.
maniacal laughing clown face. And he gets real close, and you can hear him mouthing something. The rest of you hear, he's like, did he mute me? Nobody mutes me. Nobody mutes Happy the Clown.
Oh, God.
Oh no.
yeah, I mute them.
Sorry, 1 second. Mute.
I think Blitz just types like boo.
And
Just
you
text them.
just see him
I
continue to
imagine
like rage.
let's type
impotently.
/mute, but he does slash the wrong way.
Oh my god,
You can see it.
yes. Oh, just a second. This is new.
And then 3D appears in the feed from you, and he's wearing his sort of trademark red and blue virtuality glasses. Got a sort of blue and red mohawk. He's wearing a red Letterman's jacket, and he's a high nasally voice goes, "Listen, not a damn thing is gonna stop me. Not one of you. This race is mine. You might as well just get out of your cars and walk away now."
The clowns are annoying, but I think your voice is worse.
Oh, I'm gonna make you eat those words.
Well, you have to get out of your little toy car first.
The amount of horsepower that's underneath this baby's hood, you're gonna be nothing but dust in my trail.
Uh-huh.
He
to
just
be
sort of
said-
like,
Get it.
I was gonna say,
Actually-
just to be said, Harpy has muted every single.
Oh, she's
Nice.
like
She just can't
wartime.
hear anyone.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
She can't hear. a
and
single thing
actually,
right now.
if you could, Okami, go ahead and just roll a d10 for me, please.
Dance at this
I rolled a
before both.
1.
Yep,
Roll the
there.
1. Go ahead and roll that for me again, please.
Gladly. I rolled a 10.
3D just starts laughing at you. He's like, "You're lucky if you know which part's the loud end of a gun. See if you don't fall down in the van."
You see my window roll down, and I just point my gun at his car.
True.
He rolls up the window with a "eat shit."
Would I know? Is it in bad taste to start shooting now?
Yes, you would. I won't even make you roll for that.
But it's not. It's not a
I'll
no.
just wait until it starts. It's fine.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where it's encouraged for you to wait until you see the green light.
Okay.
But it's also Night City, you know. All right. And then after all that exchange, you do hear a voice sort of beep beep over the intercom. Sort of sultry female voice. "All right, kids, got the chatter. It's time for Daddy to have a talk." And with that, all of the lights sort of go down in the area. And it becomes very silent for a moment, save for the crowd and the sounds of the drones flying by. An aged and stooped old man takes his place at the starting line of all the vehicles, his dark skin reflecting the headlights in the light rain. You know this to be Clutch, the heroic leader of legend of the Blood Pack Nomad crew. He raises his hands and the crowd remains silent obediently, just kind of with a knowing smile on his face as every single person present either sees him in person or is getting the view feed from the drone that is hovering in front of them on their garden patch. Yes. My friends, families, and racers, welcome. Each and every one of you have worked hard to get here to the final challenge. You have sweat, you have bled, and I know for a fact many of you have sacrificed to be here tonight. Be proud. This is what it means to be a nomad. And once you have cleared this final obstacle, you will have earned the right to choose money or membership. You will race to the edge of the gorge, make a hard right and go until you see the tankers, then turn around, come back. Simple, right? As always, we've contracted REO Meat Wagon to try and keep any of you from punching out. Now, I think it's time for this old man to stop nattering on. I want to see another race before I die, god damn it. Without any further ado then, racers, start your engines. And
yeah, I think Harpy's timed it so well that she like heard the last 15 seconds of that.
Yeah. So all of you, or sorry, Harpy rather, I will ask you to go ahead and make a initiative check for me. This will count as your start.
Is that a stat in and of itself, or is that in combat?
It is your D10 plus reflex.
It's in the combat page.
Yeah.
That is a 15.
A 15. Okay.
Yeah,
So
rolled a 9.
Not too bad. Not too bad. But here's where we go ahead. You got a 15, eh?
Probably have to write us down first because everyone else got lower, right?
Yeah, totes. 100%.
Good. Thank you.
So you and the bozos both take off at high speed, and everyone else immediately is trailing behind you. Right.
Like we saw green. We're good to go, right? Like,
yeah, you guys are gone. Like tires squealing, the back end sort of fishtails for a moment, and you take off, and you actually match pace with the bozos very, very quickly as you leave both 6th Street and and 3D behind. I'm going to get you to basically. So what's going to happen here is going to be a series of driving checks as Harpy is maintaining control of the vehicle, and as things continue, we will find out each round who is within close range to allow you to fire. Right. I will ask you to make a driving check for me, please.
Drive land vehicle coming right up. 24.
24. Okay. So very, very quickly you have gained first position and are marking the trail for everyone else to follow. Right now, it looks like the bozos are close in behind you, with Surge and the 6th Street sort of tailing behind, and 3D seems to have had a bit of a rough start and is tailing behind. Go ahead and make another for me, please.
Get it?
24.
24. Okay. That's ridiculous, and maybe I should have tried give you guys better stats.
Do we have bad stats?
All right.
I have one really good stat. It's this stat. I have a plus 16.
Is that one? Yep. So
good, you are the driver.
Basically what happens is it seems like 3D is able to sort of find the right gear and gets in real close to you, and sort of is just tailing in behind you right now. He's within about 30 yards.
Well, that's shooting range, isn't it?
Yeah. So what I'll remind you guys is in the Angler, you really have shots only out of the sides. I believe there were no windows in the back, just like based on how the armor
there's
was.
a hatch though.
There was a top hatch, absolutely. When you're racing, essentially you guys are all on Harpy's initiative. So when Harpy acts in a round, you can all act. Okay.
Oh, okay.
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 And basically, we are doing initiative by vehicle
Gotcha.
to make life easier on everybody. All right. So I will give you who is mounting the turret or the pintle there.
The what?
The top hatch.
Roof hatch. Who wants it?
Well, we're just popping it out. I don't know. Who can shoot at this range? 30 yards.
I mean, I should be able to.
Because I still just have a handgun. So.
Tommy, get up there!
I see.
Yeah.
And I'll go at the window, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I will say that if you're sorry, who's up?
Me.
Okami. Okay. So Okami, you're using your time to get up and active in there. And Blitz, you've got the window rolled down, but there's nobody within range. You could, like beside the vehicle, you could lean out and fire back if you'd like.
Yeah, we surf on this thing. Yeah, there's if they're near, we get them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, and then I'll have you make one more drive check, please.
Holy crap! I'm rolling so well. 25.
Okay, 25.
I haven't rolled under an 8 yet.
As you roll up and continue to just hold first place, what happens is you start to see a hill begin to crest in front of you on the track, and the blacktop sort of runs out at the same time, and dust begins to kick up all around you. You know that you have got the choice. Basically, the holographic overlay allows you to see that there are multiple paths. You could go to the left of the mountain, or you can go up this hill.
Which one's faster?
Up to you.
Up the hill.
Up the hill. Okay. I will have you make a DV. I'll have you make a drive check.
I was like, will he catch himself? Yeah. That's 23.
23. Okay. So you get up the hill, no problem, but it is a little bit slippery, and you lose a little bit of traction as the angler slows down, just with her heavy weight kind of holding her back. And you happen to notice, actually, Crash, could you make a perception check, please?
No, I can't.
Right
here. So many skills.
What do you see, Crash?
Oh, I see everything. I see time. 23 with a crit.
23. So you notice that the bozos in their large van are coming up behind you, and the both 3D and 6th Street have taken you the left side of the hill. You also notice up ahead that sort of on the crest of the hill as you all reach it, there appears to be a large number of pickup trucks that are parked on the hill with looks like a bunch of household waste.
You guys see that?
Shoot them.
No, I don't know about that, but we are also surrounded.
Well, on the edge of the Like they're not.
Yeah.
driving on. Okay.
Actually, Harpy, make a perception check for me as well, please.
Yeah.
Are these trucks still driving?
Are they on like the side of the
they
road?
are parked. Yeah, they're sort of parked
In front
up
of us.
on the crest of the hill.
18.
18. You have a moment where you're thinking about giving that order to fire, and at the last second, you notice that they are very clearly in the blood pack nomad colors, just in the black coats with a red patch on the shoulder.
I wouldn't have said that if I knew it was the nomad.
Yeah. Yeah. So you have a moment of clarity and understand what's going on there. I'll have you make that drive check for me again, please.
How far away are the people on the left? Can we still see them?
On the left, actually, as you've crested the hill, they still appear to be falling behind you quite a bit.
Yeah, but like how, like they're still visible? Like how far away?
They're absolutely still visible. At this range, they're probably about 40 or 50 yards away from you.
Like
20.
Okay.
Right? Okay. Yeah, you are able to sort of get control of the weight of the angler and just gunner right up. Not gain any air as you crest, but just sort of keep everything nice and flat and smooth as you begin to descend down the other side. Luckily for the bozos, they are able to maintain their momentum as well. But now 3D and 6th Street are fighting for 3rd and 4th place as you come down the other side. Another drive check, please.
Can I shoot at 3D when they're 51 to 100 yards away?
You can. What weapon are you using?
My sniper rifle. Or, sorry, my pneumatic bolt gun.
Yes.
All right.
I would allow you to do that.
Okay. Just let me know when they're that distance away.
Okay. All right. And as they come around, they've actually fallen further behind as each of you continue on. They're still another 80, like total now about 80 meters behind you, 80 yards.
Okay.
I rolled a 19.
A 19. Okay.
Yeah, so can I shoot
Looking
one
to take
of
a
my
shot?
arrows? Yeah.
Sure. And who are you firing at?
3D.
At 3D's car. Okay.
Because he told me I didn't know how to point a gun.
Okay. Go ahead and make that shot.
So, since it's one of the custom items, it's not like actually in the thing. So what are the rolls for?
So at the AV for a sniper rifle, or rather DV at this range is 15.
Yeah.
But there are modifiers on that.
Yeah. No. It's reflexes plus shoulder arms. Yeah.
Yes. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Skill.
That's
Yeah.
what I meant. Okay. That's what's my shoulder arm at? 4 plus. Oh, okay. So it's just plus 12, so 17.
17. You know that you need to aim where they're going to be and not where they are, and you can tell that you miss just by an inch as you try to dial it in.
I missed them?
You missed. Yes. As I said, there are modifiers on your roll. The DV is 15, but there's modifiers.
Rude. Okay.
All right. And so, as I said, right now the standings are the Angler in first, Bozos in second, 3D in third, and 6th Street in fourth.
What are you waiting for, Blitz and Crash? Do something.
I just show him my handgun.
All right.
I hand him an assault rifle.
Oh, I'm an up close and personal kind of guy. We did get grenades, didn't we?
You do.
I
will let you guys know, for the sake of being a good GM, that throwing grenades in a moving vehicle is very hard.
Well, they'll run into it. I don't have to throw it, thankfully.
You will be
drop
throwing a grenade with your reflex plus athletics plus a D10 on the grenade launcher chart.
I don't remember if I have grenades. I thought one of us, or we picked up some grenades from something, and I just don't remember.
It was just C4.
The C4 was
The
being
C4,
labeled as
yes.
a grenade.
Yeah,
so we
because
didn't
it has the
actually-
same damage track, but you don't actually have, you wouldn't actually have
Shoot.
grenades in that
Okay,
respect.
never mind then.
Looming up ahead is another hill. Actually, it's it's taking up the entire racetrack as there are like shrubbery and other cacti sort of closing in on either side of the track as it's just this, pounded dirt track in front of you. But it's taking up the entire area, and it appears to be some sort of ramp. I'm going to ask you to make a drive check for me as we continue on.
I want this one to be good.
Yes.
That is a 25.
25. Okay. You clear up the hill, no problem, but it is sort of loose gravel, and you begin to sort of slide back initially, but you slam it into fifth gear as you hit it and just keep going up. 6th Street actually seems to have found their accelerator and is coming up close in behind you as the Bozos and 3D continue to fight for 3rd and 4th. One more check for me, please, as you get to the top of this ramp. It's probably about 20 to 30 feet off the hill or off the ground.
Before we go off this, could I try to do some suppressive fire to hope maybe like screw up with people? Maybe they'll try to not hit. It makes their DB harder, hopefully.
Okay, you're looking to do suppressing fire at the 6th Street guys behind you?
Yeah, just to hopefully make their ramp not as...
Yeah,
How close to those guys, by the way?
They are close in behind you, actually like brushing up against your bumper. They're within about probably very close range.
Oh, okay. It's shoot time then.
Yeah, I'd like to smash them with the Angler's Maul as well.
Yeah, the Angler's Maul is only in the front, if I recall correctly.
All right.
If they get ahead of us,
I might break a second.
We gotta keep going fast.
Okay, so if you're doing suppressing fire, you've got an assault rifle, correct?
Yes.
Okay, you will roll on the auto fire chart if you've got that handy. If not, just roll and I'll tell you if you.
I do actually have a button for suppressive fire, so let's see if that
okay,
works.
Go ahead.
I'm just gonna shoot regular.
Yeah, I'll pull my assault rifle and shoot as well.
18.
18. Yeah, you hit. However, what is the? Oh, sorry, you're using an assault rifle.
Yes.
Basically, as you're heading up the hill, there's a bump, and it throws your shot off, and you fire off into the air. Okami.
Yeah, I will replace the mag that's in the gun with one that's loaded with specific ammunition, and then try to shoot at the windshield, just in front of the car.
Sure. So if you are shooting specifically at the windshield, that is considered to be an aimed shot.
It says what exactly?
So it is a -8 to your attack.
Okay. Well,
but any damage that gets through will be critical or will be multiplied.
Yeah. All right. Sure. Fuck it. I'll try it.
You can do it.
Wow. Okay. That's a crit fail with 1 on top of it. So I rolled a 4.
Rolled a total of 4. What weapon are you using, Okami?
Assault rifle.
Assault rifle. At the same time that Blitz is firing, you hit that bump, you're sort of shunted forward and rocked, and you lose your grip on your assault rifle.
No! Can I grab it?
Make an athletics check for me, please.
Oh.
It's like fumbling out the window or something. Oh, you went up the roof
right
too.
now.
Yeah, shit.
So it's like sliding back and he's gonna reach for it and stuff.
I think I got it. It was a 29.
Yeah, it sort of, you drop it, it slams onto the top of the angler, and due to the angle, it starts sliding away, and you scramble for it, and you're able to snatch it back up. And in a moment of clarity, you put the shoulder strap over yourself.
Out the window,
That's
I guess,
close.
on my side, I'll take a shot.
Go ahead.
Since finally they're close, right? Like we can see them. Just in general.
Okay.
Adam. 17.
17 with your pistol. Yeah, you do hit. You can go ahead and roll damage.
Hey, okay. Action, damage. Oh, baby. 22 with a critical injury. I got a 5,
22.
a 6, 6, and a 5.
Okay. So the way we will treat critical injuries on a vehicle is that you
Hit the gas
basically
tank.
have
Car explodes.
you've definitely done some damage, and have actually begun to, or you've perforated one of their wheels.
Nice.
The auto refill, the auto patch kit does kick in, but there is a moment where the car starts sort of fluttering about. And it was 22 damage, you said, right?
Yep.
Okay. No problem. So that is that. And you see, actually, Okami and Crash. No, I'm going to say Crash only because Blitz and Okami both had a bad time. Could you roll a human
Rattled.
perception check for me, please?
Oh, you betcha. That's a 0 on that. Let's hear 12.
12. Now, was that a straight? Oh, like it was a negative? Did you fail?
No, just a regular 12. No fail.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
No crit
You
fail.
said a
or
0
anything.
on that.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not particularly hard to see, but the woman that you know to be Downpour, who's got a heavily chromed half face, excluding her eyes, sort of leans out from the top of the Jeep or from her window, and you just notice she's just glass-eyed. There's no passion, there's no fury, there's no anger. She just takes a shot at you. Not at you, but at the vehicle itself.
Okay. Rude.
Right, I know. Oh, no. And unfortunately, the shot does go wide.
No, fortunately.
What do you mean, unfortunately?
Yeah, you said it wrong.
Fortunately for Downpour, I have to represent. But you are clear. As you reach the top of this hill, I think you're going to be okay. And oh, sorry guys, I lost my place. My apologies. As you get to the top of this ramp here, suddenly there is no more ground, and you see below you a vast pool of water, roughly about 20 yards in length and width, with several more Nomad trucks, including like water tankers. And there's about 4 guys with big fire hoses, no tattoos, big fire hoses just pouring water into this obstacle.
Almost steered to the left. Right?
So it's not very deep. Is what you're saying.
What's that?
It's not very deep. It's just wide.
Just wide and probably very muddy. We're going to get you, Harpy, to make a check for me, please. A drive check.
I'm boring. 23.
Make him roll drive water vehicle.
Soar over the obstacle and
right.
land clear on the other side. Please roll another check to see if you were able to maintain your roll.
That is a 22.
22.
I almost want to fail now.
Did we use
No,
this
I'm
time
okay
to
with
shoot at the ice cream truck?
True.
So
Ooh.
actually, as you're clearing, all of the other vehicles clear behind you except for 6th Street. They come up short. And they all manage to stick the landing as well. You can fire on the bozos if you'd like. They are within range with an about...
Who's in second now?
It is the bozos.
Okay. Yeah.
How
As
close?
they've come up. They are within about and again, words are hard. 30 meters.
Okay.
He's
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
a bit at my edge.
I
but
will try again with the assault rifle.
The assault rifle? Okay, absolutely.
I'm not gonna. I can't hit a 25. No way.
17.
17, not quite enough as at
This
this
isn't
speed.
an aim shot.
I understand.
Okay.
As the rain is coming down into your face, it's just sort of throwing off your aim as you're getting like pelted at high speed with this light rain.
All right.
I was a 16, and I don't think that hit either.
16. You kind of have the same thing where you just like you're leaning far out of the vehicle, but you can't quite draw a bead on them. But you do suffer a shot back as a large clown, a very large clown, probably about 7 feet tall,
Is that happening?
leans out
My nightmares.
of the passenger side. Big tufts of blue hair out, and a very like sad clown sort of mask painted on him, and he
Face only a
takes
mother
a
could love.
shot at you.
Look out, they're juggalos.
With an assault rifle, and manages to strafe the angler.
Son of a fucking bitch.
Have they caught up?
They have caught up. They're within about the same distance, within about 30 meters.
Well, that doesn't seem physically possible.
Six, 8,
They went
11,
diagonally,
15.
full speed ahead of us, but didn't get closer to us.
And not ahead of us.
I'm not ahead of
He
No,
said
they're not
he,
ahead of you.
he went to our strafe.
No,
No, he strafed the car. Meaning, like, he shot.
Like-
I thought
Shot
you,
across
you
the
meant
bow.
came like strafing to our side, you know, like
no,
coming
no.
up parallel to us.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, holy
Yeah.
shit, they're so fast.
no, they're not that fast. But the Harpy does suffer 15 points of damage.
This is the twisted metal truck.
Sorry, the Harpy.
Yeah.
The
Oh,
angler.
Yeah, black ice cream truck with the nasties in it. Yep,
Yeah.
this is Twisted Metal. We gotta kill him now.
And let's have those drive checks as you all continue speeding on down. And you can actually see up ahead that there's a very dark spot in the track coming up shortly.
19.
19. Okay. It seems basically you are leading the pack and everybody else is tailing behind, fighting neck and neck to try and keep up with you. Everybody is close to you, within a range of about 20 meters.
Okay, quick question. I'm
Yep.
interested in shooting because I think I might be able to hit 20. But that dark patch is visibly in the road. Can I take a quick look
yes,
at
it's
that?
up ahead. Actually, yeah, go ahead, roll a perception check.
Did I make one as well?
Absolutely.
14. Give
It's
us
like a
20,
group
baby.
effort here to find out what the dark patch is.
Sure, go ahead.
I am looking forward because I'm driving, so. Yeah, 14.
Okay.
17?
17. So you kind of like twist around to get an idea of your bearings, Okami, and where you are. And with your height advantage, you can see that there is just no more up ahead. And at the same time, Harpy, you begin to see on the screen built into the console that there are yellow arrows pointing right in about 200 meters.
That's
We're
sharp
running
turn
out
we
of
were talking
road.
about.
And
Banging
know
on the
that-
top of the car.
you know that you have to hit that corner within a set distance, because frankly, nobody's gonna be afraid of trying to take this sharp turn. And you know that if you cut the track, there will be consequences. So let's have another set of drive checks.
Well, first, I want to do that shot.
Oh, I'm sorry, I
Um,
forgot about the shot. I apologize.
And if we see that we're turning now because the edge of a road is coming up.
No,
and-
you are still straight right now.
But it will.
Like a
That's
90
what's happening
degree
next.
yeah.
And then,
Yeah.
okay, so I can't do an aim shot, so I can't even. I'm gonna just shoot at them. Hopefully,
I will
cause some
remind all of you
distraction.
that you have a luck stat.
this
Oh
is
my
a
God.
thing.
Yeah.
I've got a lot of failures, Ray. You took a long time to remind me.
I allow 3 failures.
I got like 7 though. Hold on.
Yeah, but then they allow
you have
3
to do
more.
it before
and then
you
1.
roll, just
Yeah.
to remind you.
Yeah,
You
I
have
did
to
forget
choose
about
to set it before you roll.
that. Okay. You have to use at least one. What does it do again?
So
Just
it
adds
adds
to
to the final total of your roll.
Like just
So-
one?
For every point of luck you use, it adds 1 to your roll.
I thought there was
Like,
something
the
about
minimum
it,
you
like
can
you
roll is
can't crit
2.
fail as well or something, or
That is something that we had sort of house ruled, that if you use a point of luck, you can't crit fail.
okay, because like this matters. Okay, I have 5 points, but do we care to hit them right now? I'm just gonna take a regular shot for now. It's not life or death.
Okay, yeah. So they're within about 20 meters, so you can go ahead with your pistol.
I mean that's still pretty far for me. What's the range? I have to hit it. I have to roll 20. Okay. Here we go.
I believe your gun is also rate of fire too.
Oh yeah, I didn't attack twice last time.
Mhm.
Forgot about that.
And yeah, keep track of your clip size as well, because I believe this is going to be your 3rd and 4th shot.
Well, this was only my second then. 'cause
Sorry, 2nd and 3rd
I
shot.
didn't
yeah.
actually take them, but I should have. Miss 14.
Okay, yeah.
But then, I'll take that 2nd shot. I should not be wasting that.
14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14.
Hold on.
If it's a star, it means you crit.
No, they're both 14s. I've just got a long history of 14s. So 2 misses?
Yeah,
I thought
two
it
misses,
didn't reroll. Sorry, I got confused.
Yeah, you do fire off those 2 shots rapid, but unfortunately just not able to hit the very large ice cream van behind you. Let's have another set of drive checks, please. Or is anybody else trying to take shots?
If I can, I'll try and take a shot.
Okay.
It's a normal. About 21.
21. That does hit at this range with an assault rifle. Go ahead and roll
Amazing.
damage. Sorry, and whom were you firing at? This was the bozos, correct?
Yes, yeah.
Okay,
Especially
everybody
especially
is
since
sort of
that
like-
clown came out.
Yeah. Everybody is sort of tied. They are all sort of fighting and firing against each other, as well as up against you. So go ahead and roll your damage for against the bozos.
Awesome. Not great. That's 15 plus. Let me double check. Plus 4, so 19 from spot weakness.
Spot weakness. Okay, so a total of 19, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And yeah, you do a little bit of damage. It sort of, the bullets sort of punch and spark off the side of the van, or the front of the van.
And these straightaways are a lot better.
Something about it makes it easy to shoot.
And Slappy continues to fire in your direction as well, but misses. Meanwhile, 6th Street and 3D are trading fire back and forth. You can see Kai Po leaning out and trying to fire on the 6th Street Jeep, and misses as Downpour sort of reaches up over the side and fires back at that truck. And it's just a mute exchange of fire. That nobody is hitting anything. That turn is coming up real quick. Harpy, I'll have one more drive check before we hit that.
Yes, sir. I'm going to use a luck point because I don't want to fall off a cliff.
Yeah. Drive smooth. I'm going for one of the smoke machines.
Yeah, like
This is going
Harpy,
clownward.
Harpy like focuses in, and she like slows her breath. So that's true.
Use all the luck.
That is a 30.
It's a crit?
You kind of like check the rear view mirror, and you just gut it. You know that these guys behind you, they don't have the balls to keep up with you at this speed, to be able to coming this close to the gorge. And in that instant, the angler just sort of eats up the track, and before you know it, you're right at that gorge. I'll ask you to make a check as you slam the wheel to try and make that jackknife turn.
Oh, family.
24. It's about family.
24.
The family.
Ooh. All right. You actually, you know what? Please describe to me how you take this like jackknife turn at the edge of the gorge.
Yeah, so Harpy sort of like is just like shifted into the highest gear, and everyone's probably thinking like, this is too fast. This is too fast. This is too fast. But like
Running
Harpy
with
was
the
like
thing.
studying like weather reports and like terrain density, so she just focuses in and just like literally just shifts down incredibly quickly and uses like the diagnostics that she remembered that she looked over and over again. She remembered like the right tire suspension is a little different than everywhere else, and just hits that perfect gear and just makes that turn perfectly.
Yeah, you kind of like power slide into it using the weight of the angler to get to the tail end of the gorge, and you actually have a brief moment where the tire just kisses the edge of the gorge and rocks go spewing off the edge, falling down into the dark water below, poisoned as it is, and you just slam it into gear and take off. And behind you, all 3 racers do the same, and there is a moment where it appears that there is a collision between 3D and the 6th Street racers, and they kind of like bump up to each other, have a moment where they kind of stutter as they like seem to have their wheels locked, and then they're able to make that turn. Let's go ahead with another drive check.
No,
please,
no. So sorry. I'm in
You
the
got
car.
the rest of us. Right?
Yeah, we got a whole team here. I'm
we got
inside
lots.
smoke machine. I'm running through the whole thing as we're nearly perilously going over the edge. And Blitz, it's time. And I'm handing you the smoke machine. Clown him.
Right
And
back to
I turn it on.
days.
And I believe, Ray, you said this mechanically works like a smoke grenade. I don't know what that means, but as we rip this the thing, I'm assuming we can fuck them up visually.
Basically, yeah. Are you aiming at a target, or are you just kind of throwing it?
It's Blitz's
down?
arm. I don't know.
I would like to, if we can, if the time hasn't passed, I would like to set it at the corner, just to make it hard for, like, hopefully make it a little harder for people to turn.
Instead of like reaching.
Yeah, and it's like they don't know. And
Okay.
someone
I will say
hopefully falls
the turn has already like happened, but you've dug it down as you turn the corner. I won't make you roll for it, because you are just sort of like letting it go. But this will act as obscuring the terrain for the racers as they come forward. And so is anybody firing? Is there any further actions?
Yes, I was
Okami?
gonna do like a suppressive fire just across everybody after the corner.
Sure. They were all a fair distance behind you, but I'd say at this range, you could.
Though?
Let's give you the. Here's the thing. I feel that you guys can't really guess ranges specifically, but I will say that they are at about a medium distance away from you, probably about 25 meters. Like I'm going to give you guys specifics for now.
Yeah, just always, because we don't have time to guess. But he's got a sniper rifle. I think if you're waffling around 25 meters, I don't think he cares.
Well, sniper rifle's terrible that close.
It's true, yeah. But if you wanted to, I thought you were saying they might be like 200 meters away or something. But
it's a fairly tight race. But yeah, they're probably about 25 meters behind you.
Okay. And I'll use like 3 left points.
Okay, and you're firing the suppressive fire with your assault rifle. Okay, go ahead.
Yes. So 18.
18. That is just enough. Roll your damage, please. Or 2d6 rather.
Oh, okay. 5.
5. Yeah, so you get a hail of bullets that sprays across every single car that is behind you there, and do roughly the same amount of damage to everything.
I will say that this entire time I've been using the armor-piercing magazine that I have. That makes any difference.
That does in fact make a difference.
It ablates 2 instead of 1.
Yep. Yep. That will make a difference when hitting armored targets. Okay. As they all try to keep up with you guys, so I'm going to roll for them there first. Okay. 6th Street, it seems like they're unaffected by the smoke, but 3D falls behind as he seems to be unsure how to navigate, and the bozos don't appear to care and just continue to ride through, but you can actually Okami, you can see there is a brief moment where the bozos are just bouncing along the outside ridge of the gorge, and their front left tire goes over it for a second and kind of sharply gets back onto the road.
Disappointed.
It's disappointing.
Yeah, we could have had some clown soup down there.
And a drive check from Harpy, please.
20.
Just a 20. We're bored of those now.
Yeah, jeez.
You gotta step up your game, Harpy.
Yeah, you all continue to frankly just leave everybody else in the dust. Up ahead there does appear to be another hill crusting up against the horizon. Harpy, you remember from the hologram that this appears to be sort of flat on top, but a long hill.
Yeah.
You have choices. You could drive around it, go up it.
I am a through kind of gal. So.
You're a through kind of gal. Okay.
Straight on.
Right on.
How are we looking at for enemy ranges right now?
Let's see. Everybody, they're catching up to you. Everybody is sitting within between 10 to 30 meters.
Okay.
Yeah. as you approach this hill. And as you do so, Harpy, it's just impossibly loose gravel here. You can see, like, just as you get to the hill, that it's nothing but loose gravel and rocks through here, and you're going to have a difficult time trying to maintain your speed through here. I will ask for a drive check.
Lower gear.
19.
19. It kicks for a moment and spins, but you are able to get back into gear and just keep your momentum, or rather regain your momentum. The bozos come up behind you and are able to maintain their speed, but Okami, you notice that 3D and 6th Street just veer off to the left of the vehicle, or of the hill, and continue to ride along the outside close to the gorge. There is some gunfire that is exchanged back and forth, with Kai's gunner hitting the 6th Street vehicle for quite a bit of damage. It looks like just a big cutting line across the driver's side here.
How close are the bozos to us?
The bozos are the closest. They are within about 10 meters of you.
Oh, it's
All of you
nice.
could absolutely shoot.
Is it the point where it's like we're just at the hill and they're not? Or is everybody on there?
It would be like, yeah, you guys are just on the hill and they're just approaching, or just like on the approach now, or at the base rather.
Okay.
I will spend 2 points of luck for this shot.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, I should use some of that, huh?
Yeah,
Go
I'll
ahead.
shoot at them again.
Yeah.
Okay.
This won't be suppressive. This will just be shooting at them.
Regular shots. Okay.
Yeah, same.
And
All right, 21.
21. Okay. Yeah, that's going to hit. You can roll your damage, Okami.
17.
That'll hit. And crash.
20.
That'll hit. All of you can go ahead and roll your damage, please.
Ooh. And what are we keeping an eye out for? Like 3 6s?
Double 6 and triple 6.
Okay, cool.
Wow, that's
No worries,
impressive. That's 11.
11. Okay. Your shots
Really low.
just bounce off the front grill and just ricochet into the dirt in front of them.
Okay.
13.
13. Okay. Yeah. You shoot out their front headlight.
I'll take it.
Take that.
And
Go for the
Blitz.
second shot.
22.
22 damage. Okay. That you just kind of hit like the front of the hood, and you can see their hood sort of begin to rattle and then up and start
Yes.
fluttering against the windshield for a moment.
Okay, I'm gonna take my second shot. Does a 13 hit?
It does not.
I didn't
unfortunately.
think so. Yeah, shit.
That was close though.
Okay.
Okay. And then Harpy, another drive check, please.
Then 18.
18. You begin to pull away from the bozos, getting about 40 meters in between the two of you. On the other hand, Okami, you see this without a perception check, but it appears that 3D and the 6th Street are beginning to pull ahead of all of you. It looks like perhaps the straightaway was a little bit faster, with 6th Street just beginning to edge ahead of 3D, and Kaipo leaning out to take a shot at the 6th Street van, or truck rather, and hitting them right in the rear end of the vehicle, just square on. And you do see the vehicle just sort of shudder and shake as the bumper drops off, and then the back axle at the same time. The vehicle kind of bounces from the back and flips end for end, sort of doing an endo throughout the desert and spinning and coming to an end just right there. And
Which two are left then? Or do we not see them?
so it's 3D, who is now racing alone on the left side of the hill, and you guys who have just crested the flat top of this hill, giving you now a straightaway to be able to try and match speed, and the bozos coming in behind you.
Oh, there's
so-
still the bozos.
How far away is 3D?
3D is about 50 meters ahead of you right now.
Okay.
And we'll have another drive check for Harpy to sort of gun it across the flat top there.
I failed. I rolled a crit fail.
No.
Rolled an 8.
No.
No. 8. The bozos all pull ahead of you very, very quickly as you just sort of lose the gear as you weren't really expecting the sudden traction shift as you hit the flat top, and you do sort of spin out for half a second there, and they are now 30 meters ahead of you, with 3D maintaining his lead, but roughly only about 25 meters ahead of you. As this happens, the back door of the Bozo's truck just flashes open, flailing in the breeze, and you see 4 clowns standing, holding onto like leather straps, like you would have in a subway, and you see very easily a happy clown, a sad clown, and an angry clown, and then in behind them, actually, Blitz, make a perception check for me, please.
Alrighty.
So you said 3D's only like 25 meters ahead of us, even though we rolled so poorly?
Yep.
Okay.
11.
They might have rolled poorly too, I suppose.
An 11. Okay, you are sort of bewildered for just a second, and then you see a 4th clown sort of like step forward out of the shadow as like the angler's headlights gain purchase, and there's a very large clown with a leering grin, and where the other 3 clowns all just have SMGs, he's carrying a rocket launcher.
God dang. Okay.
It's time, Blitz. I smack one of the other smoke machines. Use that arm, baby.
All right.
Ooh.
Okay. And at that, there is now the Boom Bozo just gleefully launches an attack against you. I said they were roughly about 30 meters ahead of you, I believe.
Yeah, I think so.
You want to go first initiative-wise, though?
This is part of the drive check that they had done.
He's acting as the drive check? Now that's rude. Why can't I throw a smoke
Remember
screen?
that every vehicle is operating off the driver's initiative.
Oh, but we didn't do anything, did we?
Yeah, this was a result of the drive check. This is all maintained within that action.
Okay, so the last drive check we rolled affects the fact that they go first in this.
We haven't had this problem because Brickley's been rolling high.
Yeah, we didn't know what failure was like.
Bad.
Yeah, they do. He sort of rocks back and forth for a second, and you see the rocket spiral out of the back of the van and crashes right in front of the angler, hitting you all for not a small amount of damage. 32 points of damage as the entire front end of the angler is just rocked by this explosion. No, this is you don't take any damage. This is the angler itself.
The angler.
Yes.
That's pretty much all my numbers, too.
Not good, though.
No.
Then all of the bozos sort of haphazardly are firing their weapons in your direction. And they hit nothing but air and dirt. But there is that. Harpy, can I have you please make a cool check, please? Just roll D10 plus your cool.
16. I read that. I thought it was. 1 second.
I'm sorry?
16.
16. Yeah, you sort of shake and almost bite your tongue off as the angler comes back to the earth, but you're able to maintain control. And all of you are all just rocked inside of the vehicle. And Okami, you fall back down the hole, taking 4 damage from the impact.
Oh, shit.
Blitz, you take just a single point as you're slammed forward and smash your head off the side view mirror and crash you take a point as you bump your head off the top of the door. Cool. All right. The up ahead now, as you have all descended back down the other side of this flat top, 3D is just behind the Bozos. Bozos are in first. You're now taking up third place. There is no longer a fourth place as 6th Street is out of the race. You can actually see flashes of red and blue light sort of coming up off to your right-hand side, as it appears that the REO Meat Wagon service is rushing out to go check on the 6th Street racers. Before you know it, the jackknife turn that you had seen as the second major obstacle in the race is approaching. Large tankers are pressed up against the other corner of this gorge as it wraps around, and there are several painted black and yellow barriers, concrete barriers, set up to sort of force you into a 45-degree turn, a 90-degree turn rather. I will have everybody, that's all the drivers, make a drive check to try and get past this, please.
Yeah, so we get hit with the rocket launcher.
You did.
And Harpy loses a little bit. She's like, "You stupid ass looking stupid motherfuckers, and she just starts, I'm gonna use a couple points of luck here. Because it's time to, also, as she's saying this, she just pulls a giant lever, and you guys feel the angler slow for just a second as a massive spiked maul hits besides us and like flings up in front of us, and it's like swinging in front. You stupid motherfuckers.
Oh boy, it's go time.
That's a 26.
A 26.
Return to form.
Okay. So you...
Oh, 28. I didn't add the points of luck.
28. Okay, so you power slide into this turn, and you can see that 3D is trying to hug the inside, and you hug it more and push his car outside of the inside of the corner and actually bump him up against the concrete barrier for a second. And you can see this vehicle take some significant like grazing damage on the side. The side view mirror goes spinning off into the distance, and one of the nomads is at the barrier, sort of like ducks as it embeds itself in the truck beside him. And the Bozos, just too slow, slide into the back. It's now a very, very tight-knit race. It's effectively, you and 3D are neck and neck, with the Bozos falling to you about 30 yards behind. You all have an opportunity to act.
Can I use my maul now?
You can use the maul, yeah, absolutely.
Am I rolling for that again?
That is going to be you making a heavy melee weapon attack.
Heavy melee. Thank you. Yeah, so you just see like on the, like right next to the gear shift, there's like another, what looks like a gear shift, but it's essentially looks like a joystick. And it's just her controlling the maul.
Nice.
Just ow written on it.
Yeah.
What?
I believe there's something special about the maul that's mounted on the top of the angler. Am I correct?
Yes. It's painted in orange. Like it's got, I think the morning of, or the couple hours before, she painted it orange and blue, so it tags the vehicles.
Like some fresh paint.
Yeah.
Nice.
I also crit.
Hey, oh.
Okay, nice. What is your total?
With the extra roll, it's a crap. So 26.
Yeah, absolutely. So you can go ahead and roll damage. That will be 4d6 for a heavy weapon. Or sorry, 3d6 for a heavy weapon.
I get to roll an extra d6 because crit?
No. It basically just means you were very accurate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I rolled
Critical damage comes from double sixes.
Yeah, I rolled a 16 with 2 6s.
So 16. Yeah. So you just slam into the side of 3D's car. They are on your side, like the driver's side of the vehicle. Which color of paint did they get tagged with?
With the orange paint.
Get tagged with the orange paint. So across the passenger side rear quarter panel, there's now just a big streak of brent metal and orange paint. across this nice white surface.
Did you say
and-
that was 2
Motherfucker.
sixes?
Yeah,
Your
roll
pardon?
2 6s.
Oh, you
think
did roll
probably-
2 6s.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then that is an additional amount of damage there. So we'll go ahead and
hard.
keep track of that.
Which
and
enemy is this? Which vehicle?
This is 3D.
3D.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So we
Mustang?
still see the clowns with their
They
at their
are
door
behind
and
you.
everything.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
behind
And-
us.
Yeah.
They are behind you now. Yes, they've fallen behind you as you made a successful
would it be-
jackknife turn.
Fair to say we passed them, and during that time, I would like to throw the smoke machine in the back of their vehicle.
You can absolutely make that effort. Yes. So to make it clear for you, you are going to be looking to try and hit a 16, just so you know what grenades are like.
Unless Blitz would like to throw it. It is in the console between you and me diagonally. So up to you if you want to try and throw it. But if not,
You
I'm
did
gonna-
pat it and tell him to throw it.
Yeah. So,
Yeah,
but I'm not gonna make him. You know.
Yeah, I'm okay with you throwing it because I was going to kind of like spend this turn prepping.
You
for
guys have a
another
split
turn.
second to make this choice.
Yeah. So I'll throw it. And
Okay.
is it?
That is going to be reflex plus athletics, like plus your skill base.
Ooh, a 20.
20.
The Brickley
Yeah,
numbers.
you managed to. They had slowed through the turn because of the hood basically flapping in their faces, right? And as you go and toss the grenade, it lands right in the middle of the engine, and just starts spewing smoke.
Nice.
There's a combination of sounds as you can basically, over the roar of the engines, hear 3D yelling, and then hear a bunch of screaming from the vehicle behind.
Yeah, a bunch of honking clown noses and stuff as they panicking at each other.
Yeah. You come through the course, or sorry, you come through the turn very, very quickly. And as you're racing back now towards Night City, very quickly you come across that cactus field. You are in the lead. So, Harpy, I'm going to have you make a drive check for me as you try to miss these cacti.
Okay. That's a 20.
20. Yeah, you're absolutely clear from checking, or sorry, you're absolutely clear of the obstacles this time around. But as you do swerve, you swerve to the left of one of these cacti, and immediately you just feel a large boom underneath the vehicle. And the angler takes 8 points of damage.
Oh my
And
Lord,
Okami,
no.
you're rocked as you're up there. I'll have you make an athletics check for me, please.
Okay. Do we see what it is that hit us?
Minefield.
Like it's just cacti? Or?
17.
17. Yeah, so you're able to hold on, and as you sort of grab onto the end, and all of you're kind of looking back with a what the hell was that? You just see a large cloud of dust settling down, and Okami, you know that was the telltale whoomp of a landmine.
It's a minefield.
Fucking
No
knew the
shit.
cacti was a problem.
Yeah.
And then the same thing actually happens to 3D's vehicle. And you just see it sort of rock to the side and almost sped out for a moment, but he's able to hold on to it. Have another check from... Oh, sorry, let's find out how close they are to you. He is now roughly about 25 yards behind you, and the bozos are sitting at about 70 yards behind you as they are struggling to try and keep up. Okami, you can actually see that Slappy has opened up the passenger side door and is reaching out and looking in the engine.
Okay. Yeah, can I shoot at him?
Yeah, he's at 70 yards. You can go ahead and take a shot.
Yeah, I'll shoot at the bozo
Sure.
thing. I will use the bolt gun though, so the sniper rifle.
Yep.
So that's 20.
At this range, that is enough. Yeah. So you sort of thank yourself mentally for putting the earplugs in, and just sort of getting over the headache that has been bothering you for the whole day. Go ahead and roll damage, please.
Okay.
That will be 5d6.
Ooh, baby.
It's 46 for this gun.
Oh, sorry, yes, because it's the bolt gun. That's correct.
Yes. It's 4, 8, 10.
10
It
points of
is
damage.
an incendiary arrow, so.
Oh my
hey,
gosh.
Now on fire.
Okay. Yeah. He.
A flaming clown, Jardine? Really? Thanks.
I'm shooting at the car.
What you see? Actually, go ahead and make a perception check. for
Flaming
me,
clown
please.
car, Jardine?
No,
Thanks.
you know what? Never mind the
Very
perception
twisted
check. You see this very clearly. At the same time that you let loose the shot, you see him reach into the engine and pull out the smoke grenade, like sort of in a celebratory manner. That's when he gets thunked with the arrow. Immediately, just his bare chest and back are on fire. And he starts scrabbling and just falls off the vehicle and down onto the road. And does a human scorpion. Let's see.
Sometimes you gotta
Like
kiss
a
your own
human
feet.
tumbleweed. That's speed.
Yeah, it just keeps going. And
You don't have time to
going
notice,
and
but
going.
you can guess he's probably not getting back up for a little while.
Not so funny anymore. Could I fire at 3D?
Yes, absolutely. He is within 25 yards of you.
All right, I will actually sit on the, because I think he's on the other side. I think I'm just gonna sit up on out the windshield or out the window and just like fire across the thing. I am going to spend 2 luck because I would like to try and shoot at his windshield
Yep, go ahead.
or like do some significant damage. Oop. The other way, I'll take away luck.
Okay.
Oh, not great. Even with luck and a precision attack, it's just 8.
Not enough. Yeah, the shot goes wide.
No.
Yeah.
That's it.
And okay, and I'm terribly sorry, guys. I hate to do this, but I need a bio break. I'll be right back.
No worries. Oh man, this is this -8 is hard to hit.
I know,
It is.
right? Like, even just for flavor, I want to be like, oh, I'm gonna shoot at the tire, but I don't care if I hit the tire. But like, no, I don't even want to say that because then it's -8.
But if
Somebody
it
hit it.
happens, like it immediately gets like a critical effect. So it is
Yeah.
significant if you land.
But
it.
yeah, -8. Mm-mm.
That's rough.
It's hard. I think
Yeah, I can't.
as-
That's my whole roll.
oh, man. As we level up, I can do stuff that makes it a little bit easier for me to make that happen. But like right now, it's just +1. I can add.
Yeah.
The pneumatic bolt gun that I have,
Mm.
it holds 8 arrows because it's got like a magazine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been like loading 2 of each type of arrow since I've got 4
Just to
different
try
types.
it.
Yeah. So I'm out of incendiaries now.
Oh, okay.
It's a little bit my fault that you guys were out of range, so I don't apologize. But it's my fault.
If we're winning, it's perfect.
Yeah, like speed up already. Jesus.
We just need more
I-
things we can throw, or like oil slick, or
Next
like, stuff
time we
could
should
do.
have just bought a bunch of rocket launchers. That's what
Yeah, apparently.
are bad.
And clown masks. What
No, we do Presidents of the United States.
true. Okay.
Shotgun, not Trump.
Shiny not.
I mean, there's a lot of presidents. You don't have to.
There are a lot of other precedents.
Yeah, but it's just like
my-
Cyberpunk, so you know the Trump one's like the most popular.
Oh my god.
Dystopian.
Are we talking about presidential candidates?
As mass.
President masks.
President masks for our next
Oh.
run.
Yeah, 100%. Okay. Thank you for everybody's patience on that one. Harpy, I'm going to have you make another drive check, please, as you are trying to maintain control in this cactus minefield. Or
Yeah,
mine
I'm
cactus
like-
field.
I am staring daggers at the terrain right now, looking for anything that seems even a little out of mess. That is a 24.
By 4. Yeah, you have no problem maintaining control and swerving through. It's honestly, it's almost like child's play to you. But you are a little more cautious, and you manage to avoid any further incendiary or explosive devices. Same with the other 2 racers. With the smoke cleared, the bozos kept pace, and the hood has just blown clean off at this point, and they are beginning to make up the distance, getting within about another 50 yards behind you, as 3D maintains his pacing with you within about 30 yards as well. You guys can take your actions.
Yeah.
That's too far for me.
I will try the same thing as just did.
Okay.
Called shot. Try to do some extra damage if I can.
Okay. And this is, sorry, directed against whom?
This would be against 3D.
Okay.
I can't break it. 8.
Unfortunately, not enough. Yeah.
What, they make these vehicles like resistant to bullets?
Why would they do such a thing?
The trick is that you have to hit them with the bullets.
It's like
You can't just throw them.
I'll take a shot at the clown car again.
Sure.
I will use all 4 of my luck points that I have left.
Okay. Being at 50 yards, go ahead.
Yeah. 22.
22. You do hit, and you were firing directly at the van, correct?
Yeah.
Go ahead and
That
roll
open
damage for
hood,
me.
maybe.
You weren't here when I said this, Ray, but the pneumatic gun has 8 rounds in it. I loaded 2 of each type of ammo I have. I'm out of incendiary. I've now moved to expansive.
Expansive?
Okay. So if it causes a foreign injury,
Yes.
critical hit to a bio target, yep.
So that is 12, 14, 16. With
16 damage, yeah, that is enough to do some damage. And yeah, basically the arrow sticks in the sort of the front grill and just expands, poof, and the entire front grill is just sort of shrapneled off and spins out into the distance. Now you can see the engine belts running and working as there's essentially no front end of the Bozo's vehicle, but they are trying to maintain speed. I will have another check as you seem to be coming close to the end of these cacti.
All the delicate parts are exposed on that vehicle now. 25.
25.
Shoot it
I've
in
never
its
rolled this
special
well in my
place.
entire life.
And yeah, okay, you have no problem clearing through. The same with the Bozos and 3D. It appears that they are all trying to really focus up as you all become into a close-knit first, second, and third with you, 3D, and the Bozos taking up third place, all within about 20 meters of each other from the whole pack. Let's get another round of... Oh, sorry. Go ahead, guys, if you'd like to take some actions.
Yeah. It's going to fire normally at 3D.
At 3D, go ahead.
Get him!
15?
15 with an assault rifle?
Yes.
That is not enough, unfortunately.
How
Guns just aren't
destroyed
right
is the clown car looking at this point?
It's the front end is really damaged, but it appears beyond that there's no... It's mostly superficial, it seems.
Okay.
Oh, you would have been shipping off the armor, is what I'm hearing.
I will shoot at the clown car with an assault rifle.
Okay.
I rolled a natural 1. And then a 1, so for 12.
For 12. Okay. You just have a jam in your assault rifle for a moment. It'll take you around to clear the chamber.
Okay.
And let's get another drive check as you all speed on ahead.
Baby, 24.
Okay. 24. You continue your lead throughout the whole race. Nobody has come close to you, but the Bozos are closing range to within 10 meters as 3D falls behind about 30 yards behind the Bozos. It would be your actions first.
Yeah, you hear Harpy scream back, "Kill the clowns!"
Oh,
You're muted, Aaron.
Muted.
I would love to.
it's like great.
Is there anything close to us? Are we too far?
The clowns are within 10 meters of you.
That's close enough. All right, I got 2 shots
Why did you
left.
throw that bottle away, Crash?
Yeah, seriously.
Gave it to a fan, actually.
Yeah.
Wait, do you have any extra bottles?
I have to scurry, but I gotta shoot first. Ooh, a crit, baby. 26.
Oh, snap. 26. That is enough. Go ahead and roll your other attack if you'd like to take that at the same time.
Yeah, let's do both. 19.
That's enough. Go ahead and just roll all of your damage to get... No, roll them separately, please.
Yeah, 16 on the first hit.
For damage, yeah.
Yeah, and 9.
Okay.
You didn't get any 6s on the first one? That was quite a lot of damage. No. Just really high numbers. Not quite.
Yeah.
Still a lot of
No
damage.
crit.
It, it does appear, actually... oh, sorry, and 9 on the other one, right? Yeah. With a well-placed shot, you can actually see that you're, like, you hit the hinge on the passenger side door, and it just sort of flutters off. There now appears to be a little bit of shrapnel stuck in the wheels from all the things you've knocked off the truck.
All right.
So the passenger side door is gone?
Is gone, yes.
Okay, so that's a fully exposed passenger.
I'm out of shots. I think we got one smoke detector or a smoke machine left if we want to use that.
Smoke detector.
Yeah, it's going up
Let's
like
help them
crazy.
detect some smoke.
We gotta separate these two.
Did you bring any beer?
I'm gonna root around.
Crash. Not Crash. Blitz.
I was just gonna shoot him.
Okay.
All right.
No beer.
I'm gonna switch to. Oh no, beer. No. Not a game day. Can I just fire? Can I pull out the handgun and fire at this guy?
Sure.
At the bozos.
The bozos, yeah. They are still behind you. Go ahead.
There are the bozos and the ones that Crash just attacked, right?
That's correct.
Yes, cool.
We're killing clowns. This
Killing
is our
clowns.
mission.
We're getting these guys out of here.
We kill enough of them, we'll change our name to the Clown Killers.
Yeah.
First shot is an 18.
18 with the assault rifle?
With the handgun.
With the handgun. That is going to be enough.
And then the second is a 20 with the handgun.
That's enough. Yep.
Yeah. First attack. Whoa. Oh, sorry. No. Damage, please. First attack is 4 damage. Second attack is 7 damage.
Yeah. You see the shots just sort of glance off the metallic parts of the engine block, and with no discernible damage.
I don't know why everyone's so worried about these things. They don't do anything.
I'm just using my turn to clear the jam.
Okay. Yeah. And let's get another drive check, please, as you are on a speedway coming over to a turn.
I'm gonna have to show you guys my hands. 24.
God.
Rolled
Man.
another 8.
Drive a gun? I guess with the angler you kind of are.
Oh dear.
Okay. Sorry, drive check, please, Harpy.
24.
24. Yeah, you have now given yourself about 60 yards on 3D, who has dropped into second place as the clowns seem to be having a hard time keeping up. You know they're not concerned about the bullets. But a nice gradual turn, a sort of slope, takes you around a bank of large shrubbery and a hill. Just sort of like a lazy hill. As you come around the other side,
Keeping to the right here.
Beg your pardon?
I'm keeping to the right here because
Yeah,
I feel
so
like I know which part is coming up.
Yeah, you're heading to the right of this hill, but sort of sweeping back left. And as you come around this bend, you can now see the lights of Night City off in the distance, and you know that the finish line is not too far away. But in short order, that hill that you had first crossed at the beginning of the race looms large in the foreground. Could I have you make a concentration check for me, please, Harpy?
Oh, I'm pretty good at these. 17.
17.
Plus 11.
It sort of flashes in your mind that as you got to the top of that hill, and approach the top of the hill, that there were all those nomad trucks there. They had all of that household garbage. And you realize it was a lot of big stuff. You were looking at like microwaves and refrigerators, a couple tires, that kind of thing. And as you approach that hill, you can all see they're all lit up with road flares. These black figures stark against the orange background, the silhouette, and you can see them shove this trash down the hill towards you. Freezers and
incoming.
Yeah, large objects come rolling after you. I'm going to have you make a check for me, please, to avoid them.
Drive check?
Calm me down.
Drive check. Yep.
That's only 21.
21. Yeah, no problem as you avoid the first initial onslaught, or the trash avalanche, if you will. 3D and the bozos hit this sort of field of trash in behind you very, very quickly. And as it's all raining down upon you and sort of bouncing up on the road, make another drive check as a microwave sort of bounces headlong towards the front end of the angler.
That's
shit! Watch out!
Heads up! I can't dodge this one. 18.
Attack it with the wrecking ball.
18. And no, you in fact don't dodge this one. And the microwave implants itself at the top, or right in your windshield.
Fucker.
Doing a total of 13 points of damage.
Holy shit, microwave. Yeah, we're not looking very good, guys.
I can get it. I can deal with it.
Deal with it now.
Yeah, can I crawl across the hood of the car, or the top of the car, and just
yeah,
lodge
go ahead and
there,
give me an athletics check, please.
Right. I'm just gonna hold on to like your foot or something, go up the hole, and so you can't fall off the edge of the car.
15.
Give me an athletics check for that, Crash.
13.
13. Okay. Okami, give me your total, please.
It was 15.
Yeah. So luckily, with Crash's help, you are able to sort of maintain your balance, and you stretch yourself out as long as you can across the top of the hood, and you're able to sort of knock it off.
Let's pull them back in.
Can you see now? You can't see? I'm trying to fix the windshield.
It's better.
Yeah, I started kicking out the windshield.
Okay. Yeah. Give me an athletics for that. Actually, we'll make this your action.
Oh, I'm good at that too. What the hell's happening?
You're good at all the things.
Everything.
18.
18. Yeah. You give it a hard boot, and just with the sort of spider-like cracks that the microwave left, you're able to just boot the whole thing out. You see it sort of spin off into the distance as the bozos and 3D work to avoid that along with the rest of the falling trash, and are able to do so. There is a large amount of other detritus up ahead in this field of trash. Give me another check, please.
It's a crit. 30.
Sorry, how much?
Technically a 30 or a 35 if I'm rolling.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. Yeah, so that's more than enough. And the bozos and 3D are able to clear the trash avalanche field as well. It is now a straight shot as you enter back onto the blacktop. The Welcome to Night City sign lit up brightly in the very near distance. At this distance, you can even see all of the people crowded up on the other side of those combis, just shouting and cheering, hands up. You can definitely see some like celebratory gunfire that's going up into the air. Make another drive check for me, please, Harpy.
I'll use a luck point.
Use them. Just use them.
Yeah, I'll use 3. I'll use my last 3. Ooh. I crit again.
Yes.
So that's 31.
31. Okay.
It's crazy.
At this distance, you are able to gain an 80-yard lead on the bozos, who have taken up third place, with 3D closing the distance between you at roughly half that. Another drive check. Actually, sorry, you guys can have an option to act, rather.
Just middle fingers out to the people behind us.
Yeah, I've taken the joystick and I'm swirling the mall around in circles.
Since I'm already like on the roof, yeah, I just like I'm pissing off the back of the car.
Oh my god.
Okay. I want an athletics check for that, please.
That's fine, I'll do that. 19.
You said to roll another
19. You are pissing like a champion that you know you are. I will point out. Sorry, which direction are you facing?
No, I'm facing behind. I'm not pissing into the wind.
So you know better than to piss against the wind.
Yeah, this is not a common first
These
time
are aimed at our opponents.
You're an experienced wind peer.
I will say that it is potentially aimed towards the two vehicles.
Yeah, let the wind take it into the windshield that we've shot up.
I'm glad that you're trying. Let's leave it at that.
I'll roll an attack.
Basically, there's just no chance of you actually doing anything that would matter. But let's go ahead with
psychological damage. Right?
It is psychological, but if anything, you've just made them mad. Let's have another drive check, please.
23, 22, 23.
23. Okay.
Little cartoon of the Roadrunner goes across the back of Blitz's screen.
Divisible to nobody.
This is why Blitz and Harpy get along so well, because we both like going fast.
3D has now closed the distance and is now right at your rear quarter panel. And you all have an opportunity to act before he does. But the bozos have now fallen to about 90 meters back.
It's middle fingering. Nothing else to do.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll shoot at him.
Go ahead.
I love that Crash already thinks we won, so he's now
just shooting fingers at him.
So you said he's like right on top of us? Basically, like you're touching?
Yeah, he's right neck and neck with you.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'll shoot at him. Left quarter.
Beside us or behind us?
Right, he's now right like neck and neck, so he would be on your side actually, Harpy. So passenger side on your facing you.
Time to paint this
18.
with a little bit more orange.
18. Within 10 meters on the assault rifle.
Yes.
Yeah, that's enough to hit.
I got a 22 and a 19 on the handgun.
14 damage.
That'll be enough to hit both times as well.
I only got a 14.
Not enough, unfortunately.
9 and a 9. Sorry.
9 and a 9. Okay. And Okami?
14 damage.
14. Okay. You can see that the engine is beginning to smoke. And Harpy, you look off to your side and you can see 3D looking at you through his virtuality goggles, though you can't see his eyes. And he just slams on the accelerator. And there's like a moment of deep connection between the two of you as you know that you're coming down to the very last bit of the race. One last drive check as the finish line glares in front of you.
Yeah, as she does that, she literally sticks her head out the windshield and just has her foot on the steering wheel and just says, "Fuck you!" And then pops back in and just shifts gear.
Nice.
Still just shooting them the finger non-stop back and forth.
Yeah.
Guys.
What'd you get?
Guys.
Oh no.
35. I crit again.
35?
35.
I crit again. 35.
That's
I rolled a 9 on the second dice.
We were born to do.
Okay. In a twist of fate, according to the dice, 3D is able to keep up with you, and the two of you are racing like neck and neck, hood in hood, tire to tire as you get to the finish line. And like 100 meters, 90 meters, 80 meters, 70. The distance is closing so quickly. And just as you're about to hit that finish line, you notice, you look over Harpy, and suddenly 3D rams into the side of your vehicle and sort of ends up underneath the quarter panel of the Angler. And your tire comes up and slams up over his hood, running over the front hood of his vehicle. catching the back end with your rear tire, and the two of you just slam together in this moment of impact. And both vehicles dip forward and end up endoing in the middle of the air. Two of you suspended for a brief moment at the finish line, the crowd around you in this moment of silence. And in that heartbeat, vroom, vroom, you see the bozos clear past you and take first place. And the two of you, 3D, the angler, crash end over end, spinning and barrel rolling and coming to a terrible, terrible crash, clearing through, even knocking out several of the spectators, and finally coming to a smoking ruin, sliding to a stop amidst the crowd.
That's disgusting.
Am I alive?
All of you,
I was on the roof.
make an athletics check for me, please. Okami?
15?
15. You're tossed from the vehicle.
15.
15. Blitz, make an athletics check for me as well, please.
15.
Harpy,
16.
16.
Well done.
Look at him high rolling.
I rolled low. Apparently, I have an amazing athletics too. I don't know what's happening. I might have to check for things.
Harpy,
later.
as the only one strapped in, you're the only one to maintain your place in the vehicle. The rest of you are tossed bodily from the angler, each of you taking 25 points of damage.
Me too?
Yes.
All right.
All right. You hear, as all of you are sort of laying prone on the asphalt, barely able to breathe, the shock of what's just happened sort of trying to work its way through your scattered brain. You hear over the PA system, "A tragic last-minute crash changes the fates of the racers. This year's Run champions are the Bozos!" The sound of the meat wagons and the paramedics approaching, their sirens going, the crowd shouting and booing, fades to a quiet buzz as your vision fades and everything goes black. And that's where we'll end it for tonight.
Cool.
Cool,
Tight,
cool,
tight, tight.
cool.
Tight.
Victory
Dreaming of
snatched
clowns.
Yeah.
the racers at the final moments.
Cool. This
Oy, oy, oy.
and smear red on some asphalt. Feels good.
A lot of red stains.
Yeah.
However, I will point out it was very lucky. None of you took critical hits,
Yeah.
and
Still
there
got
were
health,
still
yeah.
none of these.
Ooh.
True. Yeah.
I'm actually above half.
Yeah,
I'm not.
That's crazy.
you
Yeah.
you
That's
will
the
all
first
have
time I
all-
took damage, and now I'm below half.
Oh man.
now,
All right.
that's it for tonight, folks. Victory snatched out of Harpy and the rest of the Burnouts grasp at the very last moment.
Fucking clowns.
Seems so far that everybody has survived, but we'll have to see what happens as they try to recover from their injuries and rebuild as they move forward. But be sure to tune in next time at the last Thursday of next month as we run the next session of Bleed for Speed, a Cyberpunk story. I hope you had fun because I know I sure as hell did. And then come back, see us on Saturday at 10 a.m. We will be doing our Casual Mornings show, Casual One's morning show, rather. I'm pretty sure I will be there with a cup of coffee. You should be too. Come back and see us on Tuesday for more Welcome to Onshire, which the esteemed Rowan Summerfield is running. It's a lot of fun. very spooky. And then again next Thursday, same time, 7:30 p.m. EST, to see the Punch Drunk Champions and to figure out what is going on with them as they go shopping. I would also like to take a brief second to just say thank you to our Talsorian Games for allowing us to run Cyberpunk Red. It's absolutely awesome, a lot of fun. And then for any further credits, be sure to check out our video description to find out where our sound effects and music have come from. Other than that, everyone, I'm sorry, Extra Life. Extra Life is happening very soon. We will be having our game day. Does anybody know specifically what our game day is? I don't have it off the top of my head.
We have so many on the.
We
on the
agree
docket.
for the 4th.
The 4th. So
I think.
November 4th will be our 24-hour charity stream for Extra Life, the charity that works with the Miracle Kids Foundation, to be able to help kids heal. And we basically stay awake for 24 hours playing video games, doing it for the kids to try and raise money. So be sure to come check us out then. You'll see plenty of that on our social media pages as the days go forward. Once again, everyone, thank you very much, and we'll see you again soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey.